Come into the room, family. Come into the room. Welcome, welcome, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Family, come on into the room. Let us know that you are here. Many of you are responding already. I just want to give a special thanks to our sister Grace, and I want to apologize. I'm meaning to chat more with you about the photos you sent to me, and I appreciate that. I've been reliving it, looking at those photos. I want to pull them up, but I want to, make sure I got your permission to do so. Respect you, sometimes when people see your stuff, it might be just for you. May not want everybody to know about it. But we thank you, sister. That took me back to 1995. Thank you, Sister Grace. The name, you're named properly. So, family, the first person in the room was 66. Thank you for being here, 66. We appreciate you. And as I said, family, I am the H-Town vet, and I'd like to welcome you to this channel, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. And also, we support each other as veterans and interact as much as we possibly can. And we thank you. And I said hello to him. And Betty said, H-Town, hope you are enjoying your week and having a lovely Tuesday evening. I am. It's been, I've been busy. I had to go get a haircut today. Listen what Grace says. Grace Smith says, shark attack, robot bots. I had never heard of a bot before. I'm assuming that's the robots. I started doing research for this. We thank y'all for being here. Grace says, evening H-Town and the family. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, sister, for all that you do. And Grace said, evening, my sisters and 66T. Yes, indeed. Then we got, they said, how back to Grace. Sean says, hi, Sean BW75. And then Robert said, evening all. Robert, you're always in and out these YouTube streets handling business. And whenever you're able to grace us with your presence, we appreciate it. Robert says, evening all. Now, Betty says, good evening, my love, Grace S. Yes, indeed. The S stands for Smith. Grace said, I wonder what's on the dinner menu for tonight. Oh, boy. Now, actually, he's serving it up. We're about to talk about it. We're going to get into it. Y'all speaking to each other. Yes, indeed. Say, I just didn't know if they went through. Yes. If you want, you can. Because I want to ask you a few questions about it. And I thank you so much, sis. Because, I haven't been up there. I've been feeling real bad about my best friend up there. And I want to go check him out. Retired Sergeant Major, retired E9. He was a command Sergeant Major, but you lose the command when you retire. And one of the best people I know, one of the most honest, kind people. Yes, indeed. And the soldiers loved him. Now, listen. Grace Smith say, I just did. Oh, yeah, I already read that. I'm sorry, Grace. Now, Robert says, H-Town, can you look at this? Can you look at this? It might add content to tonight's conversation. Let's see what you got here. Says Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman recently shut down 2 different organizations accused of exploiting and defrauding. If you could tell us the name of it, can you send it to us? We appreciate you because we're about to talk about California. I had it, but somebody mentioned it last time. Google that link. Okay, we'll definitely. Somebody try to go behind the scenes and send it to me. Betty, sounds devilish. Listen here. Yeah, just send it to my email. Now, evening shipmate Betty Bobs and Charleston says 66. Robot, I want to say Choclab. I hope I said that right. Robert Choclab. H-Town. Thank you so much, Brother Charleston. Yo, Charleston. Everybody speaking to Charleston. Fam, we're going to get into it. We're going to be right back, and we appreciate your patience and your kindness. We're going to check and make sure everything is running properly. So, family, thank you so much for that. And family, we appreciate everything that you do. What? Yes, sir. No problem at all. And if y'all want to send that to me, send it to my email. That's going to be. Let me know if the music is okay, and whether it's messing with my sound, or drowning me out or muffling my voice. Let me know. Put speakers if it's okay, or let me know that thumb down if it's kind of interfering. Let me know. And how y'all day been good? What have y'all been doing, family? What is happening with the fam? And that's the email if you need to do something with it. Tell me if it sounds better now. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. The music muffles sometime. Say, sounds like you're on the water. Wiggly cord, okay. Farm Girl Rebel says, evening all, out of the barn, doing chores and listening. Thank you so much. All right, sounds good now. It's the music. I found out. Farm Girl audio troubles. Yeah, it's the music. It's 10-4. Okay, we good. No problem. So that's the email if you need to do it. Just pause it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it down, but pause it if you need to do it to send me the H-Town vet anything. And we're going to go ahead and get started. And we thank you for being here. Now, family, yes, that's what we want to do. We want to thank you for showing up, taking time out of your day for this unscheduled, impromptu live stream that we feel at times we're going to have to cover some things. And we appreciate y'all for being a part of that, because this is veteran driven. This is not ego driven. This is veteran driven as far as plural, all of us. And we thank you. Family, what I got, sometime I end the live stream, it'll be 1,000, 1,100 people, right? Views. Might be 700. It might be 115. But that last one was about 125. Got 8 subscribers off of it. So, and I don't know if yes, indeed. Sometimes people tend to like that H-Town, can you post your email in this live stream? I just posted it. It's the banner. I just put it up as a banner. That's my email. You're just gonna have to save it. That's it right there. Just pause of something and look at it. There it is again. Now, family, thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you. We value you. Hear your voice matters. Hear your voice matters. Yes, indeed. That's why we want you to play an important part of the channel. We come together, we support each other, we encourage each other, and we work in unison. Whenever we see someone that we think that might be trolling, y'all start putting in those wolves. We ain't got to call nobody out by name. We just start watching. You put them little trolls in the chat. Yes, indeed. Come on with it, family. We doing it. We working together to support each other and keep out the trolling, the negativity, anything that would disrupt or offend someone while we're chatting. So sometimes when H-Town does things, it's not because it's affecting necessarily my personal ego. It's just that certain things, we got to focus on what's going on here. You understand what I'm saying? Raider came in the other night on the day he was having retirement. He came in and spoke and was nice and polite. He didn't say, hey, I'm about to go over and start my retirement. Come on over here. And I wouldn't do that on his channel. He showed respect, and that's how you got to do it. You get what I'm saying? He showed respect, and I go over there. I'm not going to be saying, hey, come on back over here. Even though we work together, we have to respect each other's platform. It's not because of us. It's because trolls are coming in and say, well, you let them say it, and so we got to watch. They look for anything. They'll just do it repetitively. Well, you let that one person say it, so, hey, let's go over there, y'all. Hey, let's go over there. That causes issues. Not to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is the way it is. Now, live chat, public chat. Make sure if you got anything you want to keep private that might dox you or might expose your personal information. And we're talking about personal information tonight. Family, y'all might be a little unnerved when we get through with this. We hit on it last time. So anything you want to keep private, keep it private. Now, and watch for them boss level Karens. Everybody show love to Brother Jason M. Hello, H-Town family. Yes, indeed. And we got to stay on the mission. We have 12 likes and 9 watching. We thank y'all, family, for the love, respect. Our regular scheduled live streams on Sundays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. Yes, indeed. And we do some, we're trying to make Tuesday a regular day too. We haven't done so far, but expect if we do some impromptu live stream, they'll be on Tuesday, but it could be any other day. Now listen, to H-Town, he said, you sound like his grandfather. I love your response. Yeah, because his grandfather's black. And I wasn't trying to joke about it like, he really is. Because old brother Michael was saying, yeah, like it wasn't real. He is. Yeah, man. I told you he was just light-skinned. Well, we're so happy for Raider, and we appreciate y'all. We got to have fun. We all Americans, man. We got to do this thing. Yes, indeed. Now, here we go, family. We honor and respect all branches of the military. Space Force. Now, Redbone. There you go, Redbone. What you know about that? That's right. You from Virginia. Whether it be Space Force, Coast Guard, Army, Air Force, Marines, or Navy. Yes, indeed. Come on, family. We don't rank veterans. You're a combat veteran, we love you. Non-combat veteran, we love you just the same. Whether you're female, male veteran, officer enlisted, special forces, or a supply, you're all welcome here. We love you all. We thank you for your service. We don't ignore clickbait, and we warn you about clickbait. It is a sign. Now, listen. Sometimes people use clickbait. They might have good information, but be very careful because clickbait is dangerous. Remember I was telling you about trolling? So if one person clickbaits and gives solid information, it ain't really solid. It ain't really clickbait if they're giving solid information. But if they're doing stuff off topic, sometimes that can cause problems. Clickbait is, in my opinion, unacceptable, unnecessary. You can't have a hook to bring people in. That's one thing, but I'm totally against it. No such thing as 100% guaranteed. That's clickbait. Now, Sugar Daddy Jimmy C says, and you have to say the whole thing, Sugar Daddy Jimmy C. Hey, what's up, H-Town family? It's all good. Now, Charlton say, evening, Sugar Daddy. And thank you for putting it in there because sometimes people can't see. They might have vision problems or, other things going on. They might have a small phone, So, yes, indeed. And he thanks her. Yeah, no problem, Robert. Yes, indeed. Family, y'all show love to Sugar Daddy. Jimmy. Now, family, clickbait is empty promises. If they promise something in a thumbnail or in the advertisement and they deliver, that's not clickbait. It's empty promises. I'm going to give you 100%. We're going to make it fast shipping. We can get your claim fast. We can break through the VA red tape. No such creature. Even if they help you fast, that's random. They understand the claims process and guarantee an approved claim. No such thing. And some of the tactics are fear based on greed. The more fear, the more people will click sometimes. One of the fear tactics is what? Your benefits. You're about to lose your benefits. That's garbage. And I've always talked like this. Anybody saw me, that's why I say before people come over, they need to look at my channel. I've always talked against this. Hey, Coasty float away. Where's Coasty at? Yes, indeed. Where's Coasty? Did I miss Coasty? Now you got me worried. And people about law changes, that's going to make all of us nervous. If anything dealing with VA law change, we're going to be concerned, but it's not meant to, we shouldn't stoke the fire, but be real. Then we have the bro typists in here. Everybody show love to H.A. Ham Bro Typist. Please do so. Thank you for being here. Division. Now we can disagree with, but we don't have to be divisive, family. And I wouldn't tell you to pick my channel over somebody else's channel. You watch whatever you want to watch. I have certain ways I move and conduct myself here. And like I think our brother was saying, one of our veteran, channels saying, yeah, I like this guy, but I don't deal with the guy he deals with. That's how I feel about some things. Everybody showing love to our brother. Now, listen to what Sugar Daddy Jimmy C says. H-Town, I was just watching a report on a proposed reorganization of the VA healthcare side of things, courtesy of Papa Bear Collins. I'm not sure what I think about it yet. Now, you see the key thing? Listen. You see what Sugar Daddy did? He said propose. Remember, law and proposal are two different things. We did a video on that. And that's how I want y'all to present it. Or proposed. Because they about to take our 100%. If they're going to take away TDIU. Now, they proposed several times throughout the years to take it away. But they don't. So that's why I always want to be careful. Listen, family, we sit here, we examine the past, our experiences with the VA, our evidence. We make sure we have the information in the past to help with our claims, surviving now, and working in the present to continue to make sure we go to our appointments to get our health better and to establish evidence for the future so we can protect our benefits and file the necessary claims that we may not have filed. That's progress here at the H-Town Vet. Making sure you okay is progress at the H-Town Vet. Encouraging you is progress. And we will be continually watching the Sellout Crew. If y'all have any evidence, like Brother Sugar Daddy gave some on Pastor Dougie. I got to put his name back up there. Yeah, part of the Sellout Crew. Who do you think is the leader of the Sellout Crew? Is it Coach Tubby? Is it Combat Timmy, Dakota Roster, Lieutenant Dan, the Washington Post, or Pastor Dougie? Who is the leader of the Sellout Crew? Anti-veteran Sellout Crew and misrepresenting us. And please show respect to our veterans, our homeless veterans. Which one, family? Jimmy says Pastor Dougie. Hold on. I want y'all to say, we're going to see who y'all think is the leader, the ring leader, even though they may not necessarily be working together. I'm going to pull that back. We're going to see. Hold on now. Because some of y'all may be familiar with these characters, some may not. Let's see. Give me a sec, fam. It's hard to pull stuff up when you. All right, let me see right there. All right, now I can get it back up on the screen. Thank you for your patience. Here, which one? I got the names up there so you can write it. Robert say all of the above. Jason M say Pastor Dougie. A lot of y'all tend to think he's very dangerous, even though he's soft-spoken. He's a preacher. How bad could he be? Now, Pastor Dougie for M from Betty Bops also. Now, brother Sean BD say Rasta man. We say that because he used to wear dreadlocks, I guess, when he was in high school or sometime before he joined the military, I believe. Now, they all part of the 7-head snake to me. Anybody you think need to be added to that list? Come on, family. Pastor Douglas, smile in your face, backstab. I hear you, Sister Betty. How y'all feel about this thing? So Robert says some have a soft voice and some have a lot of power and voice. Imagine if they are combined, there are SMH. I forget what that stands for, but I get you. Hydra. 668. Okay. Oh, y'all a mess. Now, family, let's get into it tonight. And we're gonna be kind of going over some of the stuff we went over, but we about to go into detail tonight, family. So let's get on topic, family. Y'all ready to get on topic? Let's do it. Keep your comments about what we're talking about to the most of your ability. Somebody come in and speak to them. And the topic for tonight is what are the risks of giving unaccredited claims companies your personal information? Family, y'all can start telling me, in your opinion, what are some of the risks? What are some of the risks of giving these companies that may help you with your claim your personal information? Tell us what you think about it, family. And we talked about the shark attack. Now they're using bots. These companies that's helping you with your claims, some of them are using technology to pry into your personal business. How y'all feel about it? Jason M says they blocked the Mayor Star Act again. I know it is only a few, but the veterans sacrificed. Yes. I think 18% of Congress is veterans. About 18%. We went over that. Scam, says Jason M. Identity theft. So scam is a big issue. Okay. Identity theft is in today's time. Wow, they have whole identity. You can get a degree in that, in cybersecurity. Now, Robert says with your VA login, you can change your banking information. Whoa! So if somebody has access, I'm gonna have to put this on the screen because sometimes I freeze a little bit. Give me a second here. So you may not see me, but I'm here. Wait a minute. So if somebody has access to your login, they can change your banking information. Major. Wow. The first thing you need to be worried about, and we're going to get into it, back on topic, your information is routinely brought and sold. Data brokers are a thing. Now, when you give it, one of the big things is that if somebody's asking for your personal information and they are not an accredited claims agent or someone who can work in that capacity, they say approved by the VA, they could possibly be a claim shark if they're working outside of the system. So that's one thing. They could be going around the law. That's one of the risks of giving unaccredited claims companies your personal information. They have no obligation to law, whether it's VA law, they got obligation to the laws of the United States and of the state that they might be conducting in or you in. You got to be careful, family. Uh-oh, what we got here. So now here we go, hustling backwards with the VA. Hustling backwards with the VA. The VA put this thing out here. What did it say? August 9th, 2024. Beware of claim predators. Let me make sure I got this right. I can see it better. You do not need to pay anyone to receive your benefits. The VA argues veterans to use only VA accredited representatives and be on the lookout for aggressive claim predators. Do you feel comforted by the VA? Why do y'all still go get help from unaccredited people when the VA has warned you not to do so? Do you see that big wolf behind that veteran right there? Why don't y'all listen to the VA? You act like the VA has burned you before. Now, why are they coming out to say? Why are they coming out now to say stuff after people are seeking out unaccredited? Is that dirty macking, hating? Why you want to date him? Yeah, I know I treated you bad, but he'll treat you worse. Beware, claim predators want to prey on your benefits. And the VA sometimes don't want you to get your benefits, in my opinion. How can they prey on benefits that you don't have? Huh? Somebody tell me so. Now listen what our brother say. It say, how do you verify or accredited? Or go to va.gov and you can Google it in accredited claims agents. They have it and you can put their name in there. And if their name don't come up, I wouldn't mess with them. Even if it do, you need to verify because could be using somebody else's name. But there's at va.gov. I'm gonna pull it up, okay? I was thinking about that yesterday, and I'm gonna pull it up on the next live stream. Robert VA website. Yes, indeed. That's right. Sister Grace just told you, man, family, we are helping each other out here. Then we have Brother Jason says, you know that they won't pass the Guard Act because some of these senators are getting kickbacks from these companies. Look it up. The Guardian Angel Veteran Service donated thousands up to thousands. Yes, indeed. Now beware of smiling faces too. Deal to be real. Yes, indeed. Now Jason say, the VA won't help us either. Who feel like, do you think, let me tell you, do you give the VA a thumbs up for having this article to protect us? Or do you think do you give them a thumbs down? Do you think this is a good thing they did, or you not buying it? What is your opinion? You support the VA in doing this to make veterans aware. Awesome advice, H-Town. Okay, yes, indeed. Thank you, Grace. I'm looking up. Yes, indeed. Now listen, because I had a so-called thumbs up or thumbs down for the VA. Do we now you give them a thumbs up because they doing stuff? I don't. So Betty say thumbs down. Brother Robert say thumbs up, but not enough. You say halfway up, like a little bit. Robert, you a mess. Family, we about to get into this here. We're going to see what that VA talking about. Family, what that VA talking about? Oh, we got the article right here. Family, we coming with scholarship here. Now, this is the article, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, okay? Let me pull it up because I probably ain't going to be able to do it that way. So where it goes here, let me try to make it big enough. I got two screens open. Please, thank you for being patient. Now, listen what it say. Have you noticed? This the VA, after I read the top part from the VA administration back in 2024, warned us before they called them claim sharks, they called them predators. Now, have you noticed advertisement from companies offering to help with the VA claims and appeals process? Do their services seem to be too good to be true, leaving you wondering whether to trust them? If so, you are not alone. Well, why do it feel like I can't trust the VA? This the VA talking. Can you believe? Have they tried to inform us? They could have all this information right at the desk at the VA, family. Let me make sure I got matter of fact, I'm gonna put my face back up so y'all can see me. Because y'all tend to like to see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Let us continue, family. We reading this. It's at va.gov. Now VA News. This is what it is. Now let us continue. So let's see what y'all got here. Jay say thumbs down. Coasty say hello, H-Town and the family. Somebody said something earlier. The Papa Shark calling out the baby shark. Oh. So Papa Shark calling out the baby shark. You stop biting now. Oh, as my elder would say, nothing but hypocrites, but they ain't gonna pull that small time stuff over on me. Oh, that's a good one, Sean. That's a good one. Now, listen, we're starting here. More veterans are getting health care and benefits than ever before, which also presents opportunities for scammers to commit fraud against veterans and their families. Now, this is the VA talking to you. This is them. They're your friend, right? Or somebody. This look like, I think VA News is, yes, VA. Say, Coasty, how you doing? Everybody saying, I don't play all the time. They say hi to Coasty. About time, Sailor, that he showed up. What do y'all call it when a sailor comes in? What y'all call it when they fall in the formation? Sugar Daddy say, oh no, now the Baby Shark song is going to be stuck in my head again. Oh man, that's a good one. Sean, you cutting up, man. Now listen, but they care about you. I'm starting here. These increased benefits have led to a rise in shady companies and individuals that are not accredited by the VA. Wow. And if they don't have the VA approval, they must be bad, right? Offering claim assistance services and charging hefty fees when they do. This expansion of benefits has also attracted individuals and companies who are misleading veterans to think it is okay to exaggerate disability symptoms in order to get higher disability ratings. Now, I've had several veterans that have used unaccredited companies and they had no problem and they helped them and they went up and up. Who in it? Doc Shelley, where are you? Where are you at, Shipbird? Oh boy, now as Coasty says, hi, Charleston Betty, Jason, Sean, Hope. I don't miss anybody. Yes, indeed. Now, family, let us continue. The VA refers to these companies and individuals as claim predators. They labeling them. Just later on, they came up with claim shark, but back then they was calling them claim predators. These claim predators are not accredited by the VA. They are known to aggressively prey on veterans' benefits through various channels such as mail, telephones, online platforms. They try to take advantage of veterans and their beneficiaries by using high-pressure tactics, sharing misleading information, and making false promises to convince veterans to sign up for their services. Remember that part. Now, remember that part. That's one thing. A broke clock is right twice a day, right? Huh? Making false promises to convince. I ain't gonna say false, just making it. The part I'm worried about, even if they tell the truth, they're trying to convince veterans to sign up for their services. Sign up. Remember that word, sign up. This is what's going to become an issue. Your signature. We're going to talk about it. Unfortunately, these services usually come at a high cost to veterans with little or no actual benefits. Well, I don't know if that's the case all the time, because veterans wouldn't keep doing it if they wasn't getting benefits. They wouldn't be trying to get the back pay back from the veterans if these companies wasn't helping veterans get benefits. Somebody's getting something. Now, listen to how do you feel so far about what the VA said? Bro Type says it's not a false promise if they scam the DBQ and give the veteran what they want. Yeah, if they scam. If they can give them what they want, even if they doing it wrong, and they might do it right too. To avoid falling victim of claim predators, veterans and their loved ones must be cautious when seeking assistance with their VA claims and appeals. Now let's see. Okay, we're doing good. And their appeals. Let me see where I'm at. It is crucial to always verify. Now, you see they're using my word. It is crucial to do what? Always verify the legitimacy of the individual or company before providing any information. VA strongly advise against working with unaccredited companies and individuals. Instead, VA recommends seeking help from VA accredited claims agents, attorneys, veteran service officers known as VSOs. These individuals and organizations are recognized by the VA, so they have to be recognized by the VA. Okay. Having established the good character and competence. Now, let me ask you this here. Why do you think, if they so competent and got good character, why so many veterans leave and go to find what they're willing to pay? Okay. And competence necessary to navigate the VA benefit system, ensuring veterans and their beneficiaries receive the benefits that they rightfully earn. This seemed like a prep talk, family, and I want y'all to hear, because this should help us. Now listen, our brothers say claim companies trying to Shanghai veterans. Oh boy. Now, we go to the last section of it, and we're going to cover it here. It is important that veterans and their families know that they should never pay a fee to file an initial claim for benefits. Now, this is the sticking point. This is why the lawyers are upset, the accredited lawyers. This is why any accredited agents are upset, because they can't help you on the first claim, but these unaccredited claims companies, what did I say? They can go around the law and help you with the first claim, where a lawyer cannot that's accredited. You have to be denied at least once. And they like to wait to build up that back pay anyway. The same for an accredited claims agent. Come on, family. Are we talking? Come on now. So that's why they mad. They say they playing by rules that I can't play by. I got to wait to get in the game in the second quarter. They can help the veteran right off the bat. They ain't got no restraints. Okay, a pretty bar face guy has gotten a lot of sailors. Yes, indeed. Now listen what our brother Bro Typist say, because some veterans are faking it, so they go to a claim shark. Okay. Now listen to what our sister, give me y'all suggestions on how y'all feel about this. Because the VA ain't necessarily all wrong. They kind of giving general information, but it's good because some veterans may not know. But where they been? Did they create the environment for something like this? How do y'all feel about it? Grace says, think about those claim companies in litigation. The government and states are getting money. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Then we got James G says, hi. Yes, everybody show love to James. James G. So he says, hello, H-Town. Thank you for being here. Now, family, listen. Now, we're here. In fact, it is unlawful for anyone to charge to listen, prepare for an initial claim. Well, they saying that they're not preparing it. They saying they're giving the veteran guidance or advice. They don't prepare it. They just support the veteran. This is what these claim companies are saying. Only VA accredited attorneys, claims agents, and VSOs, all accredited, can lawfully assist veterans with their initial benefits claim. Hold on. Yes. No, they can't. They got that wrong. They messed up again. God dog, VA. They just contradicted themselves. First, they say They can't help you with the initial claim. No, they cannot. Am I correct? Can a lawyer help you on the initial claim if you get denied? Let us know. No. Now, the VSO can, yes. I don't think accredited claim agents may not be able to do it. Let us know. The VA messing up. Get your paperwork together, VA. Now, let's see what we got here. Our brother Robert says, you're saying something interesting. There is a small percentage of politicians who are vets, so not many even know about veteran benefits and the true cost. No, they don't. So 18%, we went over this here, about 65% of them are Republicans, and the other, 35% are Democrats. H-Town in this Congress that we have now, was that 119 Congress or something like that? Now listen, can lawfully assist, yeah, no. Only accredited attorney and claims agent may charge fees. So VSOs can't charge fees, even though they're accredited. Like American Legion can't charge you. DAV can't charge you. Veteran of Foreign Wars cannot charge you. Now listen, what do they fee to what? Consult or advise VA claimant seeking review of or to appeal their claim. See, remember, it has to be denied at least one time. So they contradicted themselves, talking about they can help you with the initial claim. No such thing. Oh, no, I got it right. They right here. In fact, it is unlawful for anyone to charge a fee. Okay, they got it straight. Nobody can charge a fee for initial claims. Well, they doing it. Okay, I got those. Okay. So another thing, think of it when you think about these, think about lawyers in particular. Collect evidence of a supplemental claim or an appeal. They can do that, an accredited claims agent or accredited claim lawyer. Prepare, file, or a supplemental claim. Yes, indeed. Submit request for high-level review. Okay. Submit an appeal to the Board of Veteran Appeals. These companies, unaccredited claims companies, cannot go in there with you to the appeal court. Okay. We have 18 likes and 14 watching. Family, thank you for being so incredible, and we appreciate you for being here. We value you. Robert says, therefore, those that aren't vets don't know the true cost and damage of vets that these claim sharks do. Yeah. H-Town, a lot going on in Texas, those elections. Yes, indeed. We got a lot of elections going on right now and runoff elections. Now, let's see. We got this last section here, fam. Okay, here we go. Starting here. The VA remains committed to educating veterans about these fraudulent schemes by claims predators. Where they should remain, in my opinion, committed to educating us about the claims process and not confusing us. That's me. Sorry for that unsolicited comment. Now, I'll read that again, not to break them up. The VA remains committed to educating veterans about these fraudulent schemes by claims predators while providing the necessary resources and tools to help veterans pursue their VA benefits claims safely. Has the VA put a tool in the chat if the VA has helped you with the proper resources to file your claim? I'm talking about the VA. Put a tool in the chat or put the word tool, that if they've helped you, provide you with the proper information to file a claim, to appeal a claim, the VA themselves, without any representation. If not, put an X in the chat. If they haven't helped you, they failed when you needed help with the claim. They saying they got the necessary tools. They say they got the hammer and the wrench. They preaching here. They said it. They say, while providing the VA, while providing the necessary resources and tools. They got a link right there to help veterans pursue their VA benefits claims safely. To learn more about fraud scams and how to safeguard your benefits, visit the Protecting Veterans from Fraud website. They got a website, family. If you suspect a representative acting unlawfully or unethically while assisting you filing a claim for benefits, file a report and learn more at vsafe.gov. And that's even if it's somebody that's supposed to be accredited. You can report them too. A new government website and a call center designed to protect veteran service members. I don't know if it's still open. And these families from frauds and scam, the VA standing up for you now. Y'all better show respect to the VA. These tools will inform veterans and their families about common fraud schemes and help protect themselves and provide an outlet to report and further assistance. Remember, now listen, remember, oh, the VA preaching to you now. Look at the kindness the VA brought. Remember, you earn your benefits. Don't let claim predators prey on you. Work with a recognized representative to receive the support you deserve. Bravo, VA, bravo. Am I taking it too far? How y'all feel? Do y'all feel good? I feel a warm feeling in my chest. That might be gas though. But listen, that's your VA talking to you. How y'all feel about that? Was that okay? Now listen to what Brother Charleston says. But H-Town, last time you had a video about a contract, unaccredited, getting money from the VA. What did I say? Tell me what was the context? I'm trying to remember. Now, Betty Bob says H-Town, VA is collecting a fee. If you are appealing, if you are approving VA, do the math, and they are paid by the VA math back to the VA form. Let me tell you, when they had some of those meetings, some of those congressmen and senators were backing some of the consulting companies. They had a relationship with each other. They were promoting it. So I don't know if they was putting some money in the pocket or not, but they was for the rest of the veteran's life. Wow. Yeah, they up to 29% allegedly that a certain company was Trajectory Medical was charging. That was allegedly. I haven't seen proof. That's what they were saying. Rest of their life. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Before I'm gonna say help. Say no. That it don't help none. Nah, the VA, this don't help. Robert said, imagine how they lie while looking right in your face. Not the VA. Wait a minute now. Betty say, no, she rejected. I will say that they have been tooled. Okay. I will say they have been tooled, so they helped you. See, several people had very good experiences with unaccredited claims consultants. They just show you the bad cases, like they show with veterans. They show bad ones, like doing fraud. Now listen, Sean says, I thought Lieutenant Dan said we don't deserve benefits. Isn't this a contradiction? They let him come up there and say we don't deserve benefits. Now they saying they protecting our benefits. Make it make sense, Sean. They all over the place. They want to be the one take them away. They don't want nobody to help us get them. What's going on? I'm suspicious. Real good observation, Sean. Now, Lieutenant Blue Falcon Gade did say we don't deserve benefits while he gets millions in government contracts and he's a disabled veteran and he has a disabled veteran-owned business with the Small Business Administration, where he gets all type of set-asides and deductions to make more money. So he gets federal money, and I'm not trying to pocket watch him, but I'm just telling the truth because he's hypocritical. He gets disability from the VA, which could possibly be 100%. He gets what? He gets federal contracts. He has a small disabled veteran small business loan, and he gets money for being a retiree. They let him retire. He stayed another 7 to 10 years and got retired, even though he was missing one leg. Now listen, Jason and them say that is why they don't want to pass the Guard Act. Okay. Listen, not help. They are acting like tools. Okay. You don't trust them. Now listen, everybody show love to Inner You Healing Ministry. Peace and blessings, everyone. So glad that you had some time you could stop by, and we appreciate you for coming, family. We appreciate it. We can caught up with the chat. Now we about to get back. We read what the VA talking about and how they say they're going to help us. So what the VA is saying, only go with accredited claims agents. Farm Girl Rebel, even though they have these accredited claims agents, why did you feel comfortable handling it on your own? Let us know. Hold on, I'm sorry, sister. Okay, I got yours right there. Grace said, blessings to you as well, Inner You Healing. Yes, indeed. Everybody showing love. 66 saying love. Thank you. We're so glad that you came over. Charlton said, H-Town, if VA really was about protecting us, they would send money to veterans only. $10 to veterans only. Let the claims companies sue to get the money from veterans. Now, I think that's what they're doing. The claims companies have to sue. Now, the accredited claims agents, they dib it right up out your back pay. If they're accredited with the VA, they can get it. Now, they got over 2,000-3,000 fraudulent things going on with them, complaints against them, because sometimes they do janky, shady stuff. Yes, indeed. They say, hello, healing ministry. I just feel good saying that. I can say that 100 times. Hello, Inner You Healing Ministries. Praise God. Now, hello, Inner Healing Ministries. Now, listen to what our sister Farm Girl has to say about that accreditation. Because they would say, why would you do that, Sister Farm Girl, when we have all these accredited people? Why would you go to someone who's not accredited, even though they helped her with a claim now, and they were fair with her? She's straight up with it. Now, listen to what our sister said about it. Well, I sought outside help after banging my head against a wall with the VSO. Nice guy. She always said he was a nice guy, but inept. They started to contact a few companies and went with one that Then started to contact a few companies and went with one that made sense and didn't overcharge. How do you know when you overcharge? What was your evaluation to use an unaccredited claims company? What was your what was your judgment? Maybe you could tell us something that could help all of us here. Yes, indeed. So here we go, family. What made you go with them? Now, family, we talked about it. Fair use, family, fair use. We're about to go into this. And we thank y'all for being. This is for informational and informative purposes only, fam. So we're going to go into it tonight. Fair use, fair use. Oh, there we go right there. They're going from state to state. The states, not just the federal government, but the states are doing little stuff too to deal with this, huh? To deal with these unaccredited claims companies, fam. Okay, let me see. Give me a second. Okay, I'm trying to. I got kind of I got so many things, so give me a second. Let's see. Nah, man. Fam, I'm sorry, because I hope I saved it. But basically, I may have not saved it or I may not be able to see it. Uh, I don't have it here, but here's the thumbnail, so I do apologize. So in California, they passed an act that local veterans react to the SB 694 crackdown on claim sharks. And family, they're not playing with them here. They going out them and say you can't represent a veteran if you're not accredited. I want to know. Thought I had the video. I'm not so sorry, but that is the thumbnail. Hold on, y'all. Say one company wanted twice the back pay. You know, they would drag that out until the back pay was some huge number. Another wanted 5 times the increase. Wow. Which is kind of the same thing. Now, or not, the increase is what from, like I said, if you go from 50 to 70%, the difference in the amount. Back pay goes back to how far they went back. Now, another wanted money down and they would help you. Okay. So you really looked through a lot of them. I went with no money down, 2 times the increase if granted. Nice. Because they help you. You shouldn't be trying to shortchange people. But they passed the law in California. We'll look over it the next time. I do apologize that I don't have the video available. We thank you. Uh-oh. Now, we're going to go over what happened with VA Claims Insider. We're going to play that short clip again. And we want to talk about it because they were trying to get that money. So they sent this to them saying, and they sent this to several of them. We talked about it on the last one. They warned them about what? And you can go through and read it or look at the last video. And they warned them about helping veterans. They sent them a letter in 2019 and one time in 2024, September 25th. But they kept doing what they was doing. Fair use, family. This is for educational and informative purposes only. All right. So VA Claims Insider, they wanted the people that didn't pay them. Okay. They want to recoup. But guess what happened? It got waived. They said they didn't have to pay them nothing. Give me a second. I'm let this commercial pass. All right. Now we're going to get into it, family. Fair use. This is for informative and educational purposes only. Now, we covered this the other night, but it's a short video, and we're going to break it down. Now, let's see. We have if accreditation is already required by law, why did California need a new law? Because they took the teeth out the law back in 2006, I believe. So they don't really punish people that are not accredited anymore. That's why they're getting away with it. Because they you know, the one part of the law that is a problem if you are helping them prepare or representing them like a lawyer. But they're saying they're not representing like that. They just encouraging and supporting the veteran. You know, weasel words, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, say, farm girl, I bet the veteran passed away and the VA would have sent the money to the shark. Wow. Now, I don't think they get the money like that. But if they have access to your login information, can they change the direct deposit? Uh-oh. Now, Jason said, well, they just sue you mainly. The GUARD Act would protect the veterans from these scams. It will only protect combat veterans from these scams. Hold on, the GUARD Act. No, the GUARD. We went over the GUARD Act. You're not talking about the other guy's act. I'm sorry. You're probably right. Now let's get in, but they haven't passed it yet. So family, let's get into it. And I appreciate y'all patience with H-Town. Let's do this. See this pretty woman talk. Here we go. Here we go. Now let's talk.
Well, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton says his office secured more than $6.8 million in debt relief for disabled veterans. The AG says veterans were misled by a company claiming to help with VA benefits. VA Claims Insider.
So the Office of Attorney General here in Texas said VA Claim Insider allegedly posed legitimate free services. So they say act like they were giving legitimate free service, but VA Claim Insiders not accredited and charge unexpected fees. Here's the thing. The federal government can't do nothing to enforce, so they're going to state governments, and many of this is backed by lawyers. Listen to me, some of your most popular lawyer channels for veterans, and they really don't like it because they can't charge on the first one. They can't charge without a denial, but these claims companies, they are, some of them. VA Claims Insider no longer collects debt. Now, they may not no longer collect debt. That don't mean if the veteran chooses to pay them that they can't do them. They can't get the money if the veteran pay them. But if a veteran contested, you're going to end up in court. So don't just think because they're saying this, yeah, it's going to go on your record then they're going to pull it off maybe, or they can't get, they might have denied. Slim bucks, okay.
Posed as a legitimate free service, he says, but it was not accredited by the VA and charged vets unexpected fees. And when veterans refused to pay, the company sent those debts to collections. Under the settlement, VA Claims Insider cannot collect those debts and will wipe out what's owed by veterans from the past 9 years. The Attorney General called the settlement a win in a statement writing, quote, "Disabled veterans are our nation's heroes who put their lives on the line for our country, and no company will be allowed to pose as a legitimate VA service in order to scam and deceive them," end quote.
You don't feel like getting up, going out?
Sorry about that. Okay. Now, family, what y'all think of that? How do y'all feel about that? Because my problem is this here. Do you believe that the legal action taken against unaccredited claims companies is justified? Yes or no? Because here's the problem. If they keep doing it, veterans keep going there for help, and then once they get their money, say, oh, I'm going to fall on this law. I'm going to fall on this law. I don't have to pay you now. But you help me. That's going to cause problems. So did that guy pass away? Which guy passed away? Was it the guy they talking about here? Which guy you talking about? Did he pass away? Let me know. So do you think it's right to take legal action against him? Reese, no, I think he's still alive. No. Reese is here. No. I haven't heard nothing about it. No, he done passed away. He's still part of the company. I think he's in charge of it, if I'm not mistaken. How did we get here, family? Well, we got claims agent. The way things are viewed, the VA is seen as a cumbersome system. It's seen as it's hard, and anybody offering help, because very seldom do people even offer us help. Look, if you had to walk in the dark to figure out how to work with your claims before you found help, let us know. Let us know if you was in the dark. If you were in the dark, put in the dark. Let us know. If you was clear from the beginning, put some glasses in the chat. Now, we have a certain view. The VA has had a history of doing certain things to veterans, such as claim over development, right? Ask you to resubmit paperwork. Who in here that has the VA ask you to resubmit paperwork more than once? How many times? Who've had to resubmit paperwork to the VA? If so, you can tell us how many times. Let us know. Put a yes in the chat if you've had to resubmit paperwork to the VA that you already gave them. Sean B says, do y'all feel like y'all in the dark with the VA system? When the claim company started becoming a thing, was it because of the PACT Act? I think they were prior to the PACT Act. I'm not for sure. I think it has to do with a lot of these new wars that a lot of younger people that are veterans, they're supporting each other outside of the VA. And I'm not talking just about Desert Storm. I'm talking about like Second Gulf War, Afghanistan. They move more on social media. Do y'all feel like y'all were in the dark? So Charles say, in the dark, felt my way. Wow. Betty say, in the dark, walking around blind. 3 times the same form. Wow. How many times have you sent them the same form? I think I had sent one at least 4 times. Have you worked for them? 4 times. Sean say, in the dark. Farm Girl Rebel, the dark. Don't step on the goats, Farm Girl Rebel, in the dark. PACT Act 2022, I filed in 2019. Okay. And you send them stuff. They send you to exams that they shouldn't send you to because you've already sent in a fully developed DBQ, full developed claim, and you send in a fully developed claim, and they reject it, meaning you got all the evidence they need, but as Raider was saying, they decide whether that's the case or not. Well, how can we trust them, the VA, to do the right thing? I don't know. They say it's not good enough. And then with the whole claim process, the VA don't tell you anything about when have they ever told you the steps to submitting a claim and the whole process. H-Town broke it down. You know, I got an education background, so it took me a while, but through trial and error, I came up with this. First thing you should do, focus on what you're claiming, right? What type of claim you're doing, whether it's a secondary primary claim or PACT Act, meaning presumptive claims. Then get your evidence together. If it's a direct claim, primary claim, or secondary, get the law that backs that up. Submit your claim. Go to the exam. They're going to check your diagnosis if you don't have one. Your nexus, meaning service connected or not, the doctor's going to put it on DBQ, and they're going to do a measure of severity. You got to wait for an update because it's not going to go directly to you. It's going to the VA. And if they deny your claim, you can appeal it. If they approve it, hey, you good. Now, Jason say, in the dark, was lied to by DVA VSO. Was any consequences happen to that individual? Now, listen, Farm Girl say, if you have time to learn all of this stuff on your own, that's great. But I took a huge financial hit by having to retire early due to service-related issues. And you got other stuff going on. You might have to go to the hospital. You might have to take care of you got a family, you got a life. And I can't always process this information. Thank Smoking Joe for coming in here. Boom, nailed it in the house. Family, we doing it. You understand? My family's in here and I love you. My extended family from over there at Raider HQ's channel, we thank y'all for joining. You part of the team now. Listen, I needed serious and speed help. Serious help and speed and expedited help. Yes, indeed. Now listen what Sean say. VSO kept me in the dark as well. I can't stand when VSO, don't worry about it, I'll handle it. Well, what happens if you decide not to help the claim? I don't know where you at on it. Yeah, I left the person that did me like that. The one I had was very good. Now listen. So now listen what Grace says. Having a hard time with toxic exposure. I'm Southeast Asia in the dark. Oh, we gotta get you. Raider should have some good information on that. We got to ask him some good questions about that, and we're gonna look it up. Now, anybody in here got some information to help Grace? Because some of you have solid information. Smoking Joe say, "What's good, family? You being here, Smoking Joe. Everybody show love to Smoking Joe." Then Charlton say, "I haven't been denied or had to resubmit yet. Put in new claim, intent to file." Okay. Everybody say hi to Smoking. Boom nailed it. Say good evening, fam. Everybody show love to Boom nailed it and Smoke. Yes, indeed. Boom nailed it. Say love strong, family. That's right. Everybody showing love to Boom nailed it. Listen what Boom say. I really appreciate this channel. Small community for now, big impact. Oh Lord. Maybe we can keep it small. You know what I'm saying? People don't find out what's going on. Boom nailed it. Sorry, Grace. That is rough. Yes, indeed. Sorry about that, Grace. We got to help her. Anybody know about what Sister Grace is saying about Southeast Asia when it comes to toxic exposure? Remember, we covered it, and we may have to cover it again. Help our sister if you got some information that will help her. Now, Smoking Joe says, "Hey, H-Town, why do they want to make more vets when they can't take care of the ones they got?" Yeah, that's what it seems like with what's going on in Iran. They trying to make more vets and possibly more disabled veterans. Let me ask y'all one question. Which part, I want y'all to follow here, 1 through 9, which part of the claims process was the hardest for you? Why did you usually get denied or didn't do the claim properly? Was it because you couldn't focus on what to claim? You couldn't choose who's going to represent you? That's number 1. Focus on what you're claiming, who's going to represent you, what type of claim you're going to file. Number 2, was it hard gathering the evidence? Was it hard gathering the evidence? Did you understand how to gather the evidence? Was it all burned up, your files in St. Louis? You know what I say. Number 3, getting the law or VA regulations and rules that backed up your evidence. Number 4, just submitting the claim. You didn't know what to do. Number 5, anxiety because of the exam, not understand how it worked, what a DBQ, a disability benefits questionnaire is, or you may have missed the appointment, which is bad. Number 6, making sure that it was done properly, that there's a diagnosis, a nexus, and a measure of severity level. Number 7, trying to get updates from the VA. That was the hardest one for me. That's crazy, ain't it? Getting updates. I was totally confused. Number 8, how to deal with a denied claim. Number 9, knowing what to do once your claim is approved, applying for the right benefits. Come on, which one was the hardest for you, fam? Or if they were none, just say nailed it. Put a hammer in the chat, say I nailed it. It was all gravy for me. Now listen to what Smoking Joe say. Hey, H-Town, why do they want? Oh, I got that. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Boom. We say service connected. Okay. That was the hardest. So that would be number 6. Service connection would be the nexus, part of the disabled veteran checklist. Diagnosis. He had the diagnosis from what he's telling me, Sean, but you couldn't getting his service connected was the hardest. Yes, indeed. That was the hardest one for me, I think. I thought it was 7 and 6 getting service connected, but when it was PTSD, I'm considered, I was a combat veteran, so I was considered a reliable historian, because if I had to have evidence, I didn't have it. Number 4, gathering paperwork and evidence. Wow. I got you, brother. Now listen to what Sister Grace said. It's about the toxic from being engineman in the Navy. Charleston, any of y'all know about those toxic exposure? Anybody about being in that engine room in the Navy? Because that's in areas where it probably didn't have proper ventilations. I'm gonna look that up, okay? And y'all help me and send me articles that can help our Sister Grace. Now, all of it, brother, I had a VSO on Fort Hood, and it was excused by French, a cluster F. Yes, indeed. I hear you. Speak. Now, listen. Boom nailed to say, for me, let me see what I got. BDD. I thought that said BDD. Hardest step. Okay. It's 5. It's the exam part. Okay. I have anxiety doing exams. That'll be my second hardest, because we just have to sit there and wait for 90 days without being able to tell if there is a mistake that could be easily fixed. You can request a copy of the CMP exam while you're waiting, and you can see what the doctor said. You can request it. I requested and got it before they made a decision, and was already preparing my appeal, but wouldn't appeal unless they denied me, and they didn't deny me. So you can get it. Big Blue 50 said, number 1 ended up by denying a heavy Agent Orange area. They conceded exposure. Number 1, focus on what the claim. Man, y'all are heavy up in here. Now listen what Charlton says. Hey, Big Blue, I knew a Agent Orange vet who took me his cancer skin condition, or I guess told me his cancer. It's shaded, so sometimes I can't see. I want to keep the thumbnail up. I mean the image up. I'm sorry. And the VA said was all in his head. 1995. Family, a lot of people got treated like that. I'm gonna have to pull it where I can see it better. To all of you guys that were screwed over and unaware of the process, but are here now, thank you. And everything y'all can do to help our Sister Grace in particular, let's get that information so we can get her straight. Us upcoming vets getting out are better off because you're helping us on these channels. Much love. Yes, indeed. Because we don't want nobody to go through what we went through. Boom nailed it. We don't want, because if you just saw what everybody showing Love the Blue and Joe, let me tell you, if you just saw Boom nailed it, the stuff we went through, you'd be like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. And we appreciate you. And we don't want you to suffer like that. We didn't know where to start. Seriously. Now, we're going to do our next live stream on Sunday about do it yourself. Now, who at this point, if you had to file a new claim, would do it yourself? Who have enough that you think you would do it yourself? Or you could say put a 1 if you did your first claim yourself, or tell us if you did all your claims yourself. Who in here is a do-it-yourselfer? At this point, would you do it yourself? All right. A 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat if you would do it yourself. A 7. We do it ourselves. Okay. Put do it yourself or 7 in the chat. Now listen to what Boom nailed to say. I know my dad went through it, but he didn't know where to start, and neither would I if not for these channels like this and veterans helping navigate the process. Put 7 if you feel like you could do some things yourself now. Well, we're going to help you be self-empowered. So Grace say I can do it myself. Betty say do it myself. Charleston say do it myself. Why do y'all feel confident? Or is it something like what Boom nailed it? The information, now that it's more organized, you feel that information like what Raider HQ put out and some of the information I put out, does it help in other channels? Now, Jason M said, nope, I am still I'm still too dumb for this. I still use a VSO. Now, Smoking Joe say, I didn't even know I was entitled to VA benefits until I was 5 days from my final muster out. Wow. Yes, it helps. Thank you. And we're glad that the other channels help you too. So do it yourself, number 7, or you just put do it yourself. And at this point, family, the issue is many people, if they can't do it themselves, they don't know what direction to go. They don't know the rules. They don't know what to do to get the claim approved. And hopefully we're doing stuff to help there. The VA sends mixed signals. They tell you go left. Yes, Raider. Yes, H-Town and Raider helps 100%. Thank you. And I'm going to, yes, indeed. And sometime I might ask you about other things, yes, indeed. This time, and it's okay to put somebody else in the chat this time if I'm asking you about it. Any other channels helped you? You say H-Town and Raider help you. Any other channels? Comeback Craig helped me. You can name any other channel that helped you. That's all right. Because we trying to find our way, and hopefully we're doing it, because there are a whole bunch of mixed signals. One telling you to do it this way, the other one telling you to do it that way. Fam, isn't that the problem? But we're going to make this thing happen. We're going to make it work. Now, what if you try to do it yourself and it don't work? If you can't do it yourself, put the word help in the chat. Press the help button. If you don't want to do your next claim yourself, put help in the chat. If you don't want to do it all by yourself with no help, if I had another claim, guess what I'm doing? I'm not doing it by myself. I'm going to put the word help in the chat. If you need help with a further claim, put help in the chat. Now listen, okay, so let's see. Oh, Lord, they move so fast. Yes, it helps, okay. Betty says H-Town, Raider HQ, KMD 89. Yeah, I got help from all 3 of those people. I know one of them, me. Don't mess with me. Good evening, Sister Grace from Smokey. Yes, indeed. Jason M say, your channel does help even if I use a VSO, I'm getting educated. H-Town, Raider, Sib Div, and when you say veteran info tab, him too, the one with the beard. I like him. Now, help. Okay, H-Town Lawyer, I need help. Who in here needs help going forward? I need help if I file a new claim. You can tell me what kind of claims you would need help on, like a special monthly compensation, SMC, PACT Act. Let us know if you want to tell us. Jason said help. Grace said also Comeback Craig and KMD 89. I like it because he break it down. He helped me to do it in educational form because the way he breaks stuff down, it's almost like a school teacher. So he helped me like that. Now, look, I think there is too much fear-mongering on the internet. That's how these channels get clicks. Let me ask you, Smoking Joe, you don't have to name a channel, okay? We drop here and see what type of things do they say to get clickbait, family? Let us know to get you to get their help. What are some of the clickbait that's used, in your opinion, to get clicks? Let us know. What are some of the things you heard? And the ones that irritate you the most. And we talked about it last night. Some of you use. Has anybody ever used number 1, an accredited claims agent that wasn't a lawyer? If you ever, and there's the website. We're going to put it up next time. where you can use an accredited claim agent. Radar HQ is trying to become one. Curly hair cowboy hat, clickbait. Oh man, what? Remember they used to call. So I'm gonna give you an example. They used to call Comeback Crib, rest in peace. The cowboy in the basement. They call this guy up. He's on the roof with a cigar by a pool. They call a guy on the roof with a cigar. So you can use hints. They'll say somebody with their hat sideways or backward. They used to name a lot of people. They say, I guess what would y'all call me? Give me a name of what you call me, a code name if you didn't want to say. Give me a code name. Not Comeback Craig. No, not with the curly hair. Curly hair cowboy. Clickbait. Do y'all know a curly hair cowboy? Let us know. You ain't got to say who they are, but tell me, just say yes or no. Betty say help. Help by DAV, but did all the paperwork. They double checked and submitted after 24 years. Wow, that's good. Okay, come on, family. Now, people, who has ever used a dress nice? Okay, dress is nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at DIY. I don't know what that means. Y'all know I'm not good with the acronyms. For me, and I'm doing claim as a hobby now. Let me pull this up right here. Okay, hobby now. My age, late start from 1985. First claim approved in 2020. Yes, I know the curly haired cowboy. I'm gonna be looking for a curly hair cowboy. Who do you think? Give me some. Just describe. Don't call nobody name. Give some people that you want to say, oh, they clickbait or this, that. Give me a name too, family. Give me a name without saying it. What would you call H-Town? Huh? Yes, I know the curly-haired cowboy. Enter You Faith Ministries. Yeah, y'all can name them like that. Soft-spoken, mellow voice in Texas. He just started wearing a cowboy hat. Oh, I know you talking about. Listen here. Let me tell you something. He used to wear that ascot. He did go to cowboy hat. Come on, talk about it. I like that. You think he be clickbaiting? Now let's see. Y'all got to give me a name. I ain't gonna cry. Now, Smoking Joe says, brother, I ain't scared. I'll name. No, we ain't got it. Oh Lord, he said I name him. We didn't have to name nobody. They ain't say you was scared. He say Sib Dib, Veteran Info Tab, and that's just two that I like saying. All veterans commit fraud. Okay, hold on. He said they like to say all veterans commit fraud. Then they backpedal when they start losing subscribers. Now I did it when my thing, they did a good thing getting Lieutenant Dan on there. I did say, hey, and you know, I'm Monday morning quarterbacking, that when you had him, whatever you had to say to him, say it then. Because if y'all acting, you know, they were getting on him somewhat, but he turned on them. And I said he was gonna turn on them. When you got somebody like that, you gotta drag him for what he said about veterans. You gotta go in on him because he ain't gonna be your friend. He turned on them. Say, oh, them guys making money off of veterans. I would call H-Town the GOAT. Oh, don't do that. You gonna have me, they gonna be targeting me now. They gonna run me off of YouTube. I'm scared. Bingo. Okay, bingo. Okay. H-Town, a brother from another mother. Thank you, Smoking Joe 92. H-Town, smooth operator. Come on now. Y'all remember that from my sister Sade. Now she's thinks she's part English and Nigerian, but that's our black sister. We love her. That's our sister. She's always been classic. Still beautiful too. Now, the company who the company who always say VA top 5. Lord, I'm gonna start looking this stuff up. Sean B. H-Town Slick. Here you go. You see, getting on me, Sean. Sean, stick with me. Those sailors stay together. And guess what? We got to stick together too. Tell them I'm from Houston. I'm from H-Town, baby. This is the finesse capital of the world. Listen, give H-Town a name. What's my nickname? We're going to keep throwing one out. Lieutenant Dan is a joke, Smoking Joe say. And so is them dudes. You spoke and said it from your chest. I'm going to be honest. If you'd have put my name up there, I'd have just accepted it. But I asked you why. Tell me what I've done. If you're right, I just have to suck that up and do better, though. It wouldn't be enough for me to suck it up. I'd have to apologize and get it right. Because either I'm doing it intentionally or unintentionally. It don't matter. The same result, because we don't want to affect veterans. Now, listen. Texas sliced toast served with cheese. Come on now. What you know about that? I like Texas sliced toast served with cheese. Come on now. H-Town, Virgo, take my hand. Virgo, H-Town equals Virgo, take my hand. You know what's up. Look, H-Town equals tanker. Yeah, that's a good one. Your marinara sauce spicy. Boy, y'all cutting up. Let me tell you. Now, family, keep on coming up with what you're coming up with, but I got a question for you. Family, have you ever used an accredited claims agent, whether it's an individual or a lawyer that's accredited? And I'm not talking about a VSO now. I'm talking about an accredited claims agent and a lawyer, the ones that get paid, but they didn't help you with your claim. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had an accredited lawyer help you or accredited claims agent that's certified with the VA. They went through the classes. Betty, float on. Y'all something else. Listen, and you got your claim denied. Put a something that shows a denial in the chat. If you ever had an accredited agent help you and they wasn't able to help you and you had to go somewhere else, or a lawyer that it got denied and you went somewhere else. That's the problem. The reason people go to unaccredited people is because they get rejected. Right? They get rejected. And so, yeah, I tried the accredited route. I tried the VSOs. I tried everything. And so I went to the people say they could help me. And for-profit claim companies, people are speaking highly. They get advertisement from other veterans saying that this helped. They tried the route and it didn't work. Trajectory being one of them, right? Now look at that, what their catch and hook is. Trajectory medical. Now it's just trajectory. Now I'm about to break some stuff down and y'all tell me how y'all feel. Y'all gonna find out some stuff you didn't know. All right? When they say medical, it's almost like they're a medical firm. That could be somewhat deceptive, right? We never charge any fees until you receive a benefit from our service. Yeah, but if you receive one, they gonna want 5 times that back pay, depending on what the service is. H-Town got it right here. Listen, fam. This is their warning letter, like got theirs. You listening to me? This is the warning letter to Trajectory Medical. They got this one. They got another one back before this, but they gave them long pages because they really hided them. This is January 28, 2022. This is from the VA to Trajectory Medical or Trajectory Incorporated. Say, Mr. James Hill and Trajectory Incorporated. Dear Mr. Hill, the Office of General Counsel, OGC, of the Department of Veteran Affairs, VA, is in receipt of information obtained from publicly available sources suggesting that Trajectory Incorporated, for which you are the chairman and co-chief CEO officer, CEO, wow, that's a lot of CEOs, by and through its subsidiaries, because they have different names for the organization. They have a mother organization and all that. To include Trajectory Medical, may be engaging in activities which may violate various federal statutes and applicable regulations, including the unauthorized preparation, presentation. Remember those words. They can't help you prepare it. They can't prepare it for you, I mean. They can't present it for you, or prosecution of a claim for VA benefits and the charging of fees to VA claimants that are clearly unreasonable, 5 times the back pay, right? Or otherwise prohibited by law and regulations. Now look, it says may be engaging in activities. If they don't have no proof, why are they trying to threaten them? Huh? Come on, fam. And you can go look in. I got it, the full thing there. You can look at it, pause it, and check it out, family. They gave them the heat. Why do you think they keep doing? Why they keep ignoring the federal government? I had to step out for a second. Missed anything? Yeah, we talking about the VA letter that Trajectory sent. I mean, the letter that the VA sent to Trajectory Medical. And they still practice. This back in 2022. They ain't miss a beat. They ain't stopped doing nothing. They still charging veterans. VSO did not answer question about what I should file or how. That's basic questions, right? They should answer that. If they competent, then was told your service connection for this and the 0% for that. And so you just file another claim. Note went to the DAV. When do you have to know when to walk away? Now, when do you have to know when to walk away from a VSO that's helping you and you saying, nah, this ain't working? We're going to have to come up when to walk away. All right, we're going to talk about tonight when to walk away from these for-profit claims companies who might be masquerading as a for-profit claim company and actually a claim shark. We're going to talk about what to do if that's the case. Jason M. say, I believe if the veteran engages in fraud knowingly, they deserve to be prosecuted as well. I'm not going to say I disagree. But how do you prove they knew it? Based on what they wrote, or they're exaggerating? Agree, Jason. I'm not going to say I disagree with that at all. The law is the law. Farm Girl gave H-Town a name. What name did she give me? Oh, yeah, we talking about Trajectory, the letter the VA sent to him, sister. Y'all send it, put that name in there. His name is Bob. Who's Bob? Is that me? My new name is Bob. Hold on. Bob, ain't that a white boy name? A country person name? What is that? I'm Southern, though. I ain't country, but I'm Southern. You say you can't tell the difference, right? John say, walk away from the VSO when they never answer the phone or call back. So if they don't keep in constant contact with you, walk away if they're not communicating properly. Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, Bobcat. Now, I can do that. Now, any cat that walks into my farm that I don't know, automatically a Bob, H-Town cat, Bob. Okay, Bobcat. I'm a Bobcat. That could be my name, Bobcat. How we going to mix that in? Bobcat. I like that. I love Bobcats. I'll be honest with you. I want to take a wild Bobcat and make them my little animal. You can't do that. They too wild. Farm Girl, like no reference to his channel LL. Y'all something else. Now y'all something else. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all all right with me. I was told by a paid claim place, told me everything I need for medical medical, x-rays, MRIs. I never went with them. It gave me a jump start. Okay. That's good. They helped you out. I'd have brought them a little change back, sometime. But if you figured it out, I got you for them, girl. Now, yeah, something else. Yeah, something that don't relate to the chat. That's why I say, let me know. Because one of y'all was calling the bar, they had a hat to the back. And I don't know what you call the other one, the ones with the chickens, huh? You got the roosters in the background. And I kept having to figure till I heard the chickens in the background one day. I've got cougars. Hold on. We've got cougars here in H-Town. Wow. I think they might be. I don't know if we got them do we have them in H-Town? They did have some for some time. Laughing my A off, Grace. Dog. Why are you naming H-Town? Y'all name me. And see, what would that make y'all? So Nicki Minaj has the Barbs. What do they call our sister Beyonce? What they call them? Did Bob hurt you? Farm Girl Rebel, he throwing shade. Don't let him throw shade. Don't answer that, Farm Girl Rebel. Don't answer, Charlton. Bobs are always cool. Tell me, what's the name of somebody of the opposite gender that was always cool with that name? Let me see. Danielle or Daniela, they've always been sweet to me. Now, Farm Girl say Bobcat. Y'all cutting up. Now, let's get back to it. Family, they really sent this paperwork and we got it here. Have you seen these letters that the VA sent to these companies before? H-Town, let me know. Yes or no. Have you seen H-Town trying to break it down? Huh? Let's go with it. Oh, I want to do that part. Sorry. I want to read that part. So. Here we go, family. I want to do this part. That messed up. Sorry about that. I can't stand when stuff like that happens. All right, let's see. Let's see. I don't know why it's shaded. I don't know what. Oh, let me see. All right. Now, look here. Let's see. On the second page, they go into more. The last part of the first page, our records indicate that either Trajectory Incorporated nor any other subsidiaries, to include Trajectory Medical and Trajectory Legal, hold VA recognition. They say, accordingly, as an organization, Trajectory Incorporated and its subsidiaries are prohibited by law from preparing, presenting, or prosecuting VA benefits claim, meaning representing you like before the Board of Veteran Appeals or anything like so they can't do that. They can't represent you. That's what it means. Now let's see. Jason M says, Sean, you're saying Grace, Betty, and Farm Girl cougars. I shouldn't have laughed at that. I apologize, sisters. I apologize, prohibit. Nope. Y'all ain't out there. I shouldn't be laughing. I apologize, sister. Then I laugh. My daughter always say, Dad, you apologize, then laugh. Now listen, Farm Girl say, I'm too old to be a cougar. I'm more like a dusty cougar. Nah, skin on the floor or some cabin. Nah, we ain't gonna put you there. I saw a picture, you pretty lady. I don't know why pretty women always be talking about, oh, I'm too old and all this here. And they laughing with diamonds and pearls on tour. Now, family, they sent them a heavy letter. Why do you think this didn't work? Why did Trajectory keep doing the things that the VA told them not to? Was it just too much money involved for Trajectory to stop doing the things that the VA asked them to stop doing? Let us know. Now, what about the sales pitch? Let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. The sales pitch. What was the sales pitch, Sister Betty, Sister Farm Girl Rebel? What was the sales pitch that sold you? Have you ever went to one of these companies, families? What was their sales pitch? What's your sales pitch for these claim sharks? What do they tell you that lure people in, that get people hooked? Here's their sales pitch. Say, best thing I've ever been called in a while, a cougar. Well, now, girl, the cougar skin is pure purpose. Now, listen. Medical consulting services offered. So their sales pitch is they identify veterans' current medical symptoms. So, hey, if you having trouble, some of you said you had problems getting a diagnosis or symptoms, because severity level is based on symptoms, of course. Map those symptoms to potential medical disabilities. They helping you do this here. This is the sales pitch. Leverage comprehensive data science to determine probability of a causal link between disability and military service, known as nexus. There you go. Now listen, the last thing, provide a independent rating evaluation confirming VA disability rating. What is that? Assigning. Let me say it again. Providing an independent rating evaluation confirming VA disability rating assignment is appropriate for the veteran's existing symptoms. How can they do that? I thought the VA do that. That's the nerve. They say they can confirm it. We know more than the VA. Say, Betty Bobson and Grace, you are all queens. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, here we go. Farm Girl Rebel says, no sales pitch at all. Oh, when she went, there was no sales pitch. Did you hear that? When she went, no sales pitch. It was a live show they were doing. Very small group of people watching. This is when she got her unaccredited claims agent help her. And it was positive. She got her results. I asked a question about TDIU and was answered honestly and not asked to contact them. Oh, you respected that they wasn't pushy. Because some of these places can be pushy, right? 100%. Queen, look at the queens in the house. All these queens, these military queens in here. The queen is part of the military. Yes, Jason, always respected. Thank you. Man, I respect y'all. Y'all are wonderful people, man. So that was their sale pitch. And that, you know, from there, one of the guys that represented him up there, he seemed to be like he was aggressive. I didn't get told jack squat, and I served. Wow, man. And people, the main thing you got to look at, these people are getting results. Now, at what price? I don't know. So let's talk about it. And they setting you up with you didn't hear them in there? They saying they promising you results. That's the sales pitch. They're going to get you an independent examination that have everything you need. Okay, that sounds too good to be true. This is what Trajectory Medical was saying. But the doctor's on staff. So if they're getting paid by you, if they deny the claim, if they give you a bad DBQ, will they still be on the payroll? No, that sounds kind of, is that a conflict of interest? Trajectory is paying the people that does the DBQ, the independent DBQ. Is it independent if it's connected to Trajectory or an organization? Interesting. Meaning in a way that they are paying for them to do these exams. I don't know. You let me know how you feel about it. So this is a great place. We rip on each other, but never feel mean-spirited. Yeah, we have fun here. That's right, Farm Girl from she's agreeing with you. Grace agreeing with you. Family, we got to be able to blow off steam. See that all-in-one shopping? That's the problem that causes danger right there. Now we about to get into it. Conflict of interest, family. This is the first thing, family. What the risk is, the conflict of interest. They might get investigated by the government, and then some of the people that went through this organization, their claim might be reopened because the doctors work with the company. But they're disarming, family. They charging 5 times the back pay, family. So they get you in there. That's the risk. 5 times. If you got 10,000 back, multiply that by 5. That's gonna be what? $50,000? Come on now. That means you had to get them $50,000, and your back pay was only $10,000. If you get 900 in back pay times that times 5, you got to get them 4,500. This is serious. And whoa, family, this is what I'm giving to you new here tonight. They were actually, now listen here. They got their profit margin is off the chain. Because remember, they doing the more talking than anything. Now we got Smoking Joe say, yeah, they can promise you the moon, but if don't go through accredited VSOs, you got no buffer if the government decides to investigate you. Come on now. Claims companies operate similar to personal injury law firms. Yeah. But they got some that are helpful. And if your information is solid, they can't do nothing about it, even if it's an unaccredited claims company. And they're not going after all of them. You notice that? Charleston says Trajectory got an ego trying to show they outsmart VA raiders using cookie cutter approach. This is the key here. Why would you say that, Charleston? They try to outsmart raiders. VA raiders. So they're trying to outsmart VA raiders. Why do you think that's so, family? Why do you think Trajectory, if that's what they're doing, is trying to outsmart VA raiders? What would motivate them to do that? I know why they do it, but why would they have that mindset or that strategy? What would make them comfortable having that strategy? I'm just dumb, farm boy, but it sounds too good to be true. Is it? It is. It is. Now, listen, y'all about to trip out when you find out their profit margin. They are making big profits. Uh-oh, family. Charleston, your question is answered here. So Trajectory Holding, LLC. What's Trajectory Holding? That's the mother company, the umbrella that Trajectory fall under, and Trajectory Medical. Now listen, profitability, net income. This is back in net income was $14.2 million in 2019 and $17.7 million in 2020. Now, what they making now, nobody knows. It's 2026. Trajectory maintains a high gross margin, reportedly at 89%, 90.1% in 2019 and 2020, respectively. So in 2019, they had 89%. In 2020, 90.1%. That means most of what they put in the service comes back to them. Is that a high margin? Come on now, family. Now let's see what y'all got here. I don't think it is out of smarting. I think they try to overload the system with crap, cookie cutter claims. Now listen what our Sister Grace says. I'm not going to pay any amount over that I get. Okay. No way in heck. Personal injury law firms, you better know the retainer and the contact, okay, or contract, yeah. Now listen, Smoke say, ta-ta girls, Grace, yes. Touche, or what is that? Rinse and repeat, man. Now listen to this here, family. This is going to open your mind up when I get through with this one here. Data-driven company that assist the veteran. They don't do it themselves from what they're saying. They assist the veteran in identifying, documenting, and filing for disability claims. They're saying they don't prepare. They just assist the veteran, getting the veteran in the right direction. Now look at the people that own the company. Jim Hill, CEO. Gina, what is that? Euban, former CMP examiner. Bam, there you go. And she was, guess what her profession was as an examiner? She was a clinical nurse. What do they call it? What do they call it, nurse? What's they call it? What's that nurse position? Practitioner? I think she was a nurse practitioner. Then Mr. Rich Blazler, co-CEO. So she know high strategy because she's the one that used to do it. She used to conduct the exams, man. That's why they got the money down. I ain't saying it's bad to know the information. Now, your information is the issue, family. That's what we're talking about. But I had to go through that. So next thing is obligation with your information. You're giving, this is another thing that puts your personal information at risk. They have no obligation to protect your information because they're not accredited. Do I make sense? These unaccredited claims consulting companies do not have an obligation. Let's talk about the claim sharks in particular. They don't have no obligation to protect your information because legally, it's not legal for them to represent you. Smoke and Joe say, how do these people not get charged for insider trading? Oh, y'all didn't know that one of the CEOs is a former Raider. So no, I mean, not a former Raider, examiner for CMP exams. Come on now. So your personal information is not protected once you give it to these companies. Am I making sense? So you got to be very careful. And they do collect your personal data, fam. They're going to want to know your name, your address, your current rating. They want to know social security number, all that stuff. They saying to help you. And they might do that. But that also includes your private information on the medical side of the game. Come on now. Now that can get serious. Number two, they have a multi-purpose They're a multi-purpose tool. Your information, they use it for different reasons. Number 3, I mean. They use your information for different purposes. Usually no unauthorized people are admitted, but you're giving them the access to your personal information. So this is different. They can use it for different reasons. And they got access to your social security number. They don't have to just use it to help you with your claim. They could also use it to monitor you. Come on now. Because if they got your login information or got your social security card or social security number, they could create your own. They can create an e-benefits login for you. You may not have one. Your personal information was stolen from the VA personnel, that VA laptop stolen. I remember that. But if you give it to these companies to help you, has anybody ever asked for your login information? Any company, consulting company, ever asked for your login information? Or anybody? Get them, Betty Bobs. Yes, indeed. She telling it. She can call on them. Anybody ever requested? Now they requesting for a reason. It's just not to help you with your claim in many cases. With these companies that have came into trouble because of practices. Give me a password. We're going to help you. And it's not just the so-called help you. Personal finances. They want to know when you get that increase. They want to know when you get that back pay so they can get their cut. Do they make this clear to the veteran? 100% smoking. Bingo. They want to have access to your financial information, family. Huh? Freedom of speech. Well, other people, they can speak on it. They can talk about it. Who knows if they share your information with other people? You don't have no. Do they say that they're going to share it with them? Is it in the contract? You'd have to check with them. And what if you say, you know what? I got what I want from y'all. And the state government, Texas, say they don't like you anyway. The VA after you. So I got my benefits. Nah, I'm breaking the contract. Why do you think you can break the contract with these companies? You did sign, huh? Huh? Do you think that veterans that sign, get help from these companies, should have to pay? Put pay or no pay. If they would have claimed shark and they agreed, Doge have all of our information. Yes, they do. If a veteran signed for this help, should they have to pay? And if you sign, they can take you to court. And that's what happened in a couple of cases here, right? Breaking the rules, family. If you breaking the rules, you sign, they're going to take you to court because they say, hey, you agreed to this. Should the veteran have to pay? October, everybody show love to October 2025 vet pay. If the veteran signed, even though it's a claim short, should the veteran pay? Put pay or no pay. If you put your signature on there, but I feel like I did most of it myself. Pay or no pay. I feel like you kept hearing them talk about that. I feel like they didn't help me enough. Well, that ain't what you didn't sign on feelings. You signed. Pay or no pay. Come on, talk to me. Charlton say pay. Now, what is that? I can't see that. What do Betty Bob say out there? Oh, pay, money. I'm surprised y'all say pay. How do you feel like it? Let's see. Should they pay or no pay if they agree to the contract? Did any of my brothers and sisters watch the secretary say veterans do not have the First Amendment anymore? I'm going to have to look at that. Send me that and we're going to go over that. Did he speak before Congress? Let me know. Howdy, y'all. Yes, indeed. Pay. You know what you're signing, or you should know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Now, listen, family. Now, listen to what Farm Girl Rebel says. Pay. I don't like the infantilizations of veterans when they make veterans like infants, like babies. That we are too stupid to figure it out. So accountability on the side of the veteran, if they want to play the game, they got to pay the cost. Don't roll the dice if you can't pay the price. But they say, how do you feel? Well, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay them even though they helped me. I don't feel like they really helped me. Your feelings ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, what they're going to be watching is where your money starts. They getting you to sign something and they want to know where that back pay starts. That's where they get, if they based on your back pay, they want that. With trajectory, yes, indeed. But then the veteran get the money and say, I don't want to give you none of my money. Is that fair? Can the veteran change their mind? Talk to me. Now listen. Then the back pay is locked because you owe somebody. It can be held up and you can get it, but they're going to be taking you to court. You might have to pay legal fees. And remember, these companies that you file with, especially the claim sharks, they keep the data, the signature, and everything that you signed and all the paperwork you agreed to. And Sean say, Farm Girl Rebel, exactly. You hear me? They keep this paperwork. And you don't have to put your signature on it. If you sign it, you buy it. It's yours. You agreeing to it. Unless it's something really just unreasonable, or you wasn't in your right mind. The debt collection. Remember we talked about here. Reese with VA Claims Insider, collecting that money from people, aggressive tactics. And what ended up happening, family, we talked about it earlier. The state of Texas relieved $6.4 million that the veterans didn't have to pay in debt. Now, you imagine how much money they did get that people paid them? It's big money in this. Now, we on the last part, the important part, the VA claim updates. So if you don't tell these companies, if you're not telling these companies when you get your increase or when you got the claim approved, they got your personal information. They using bots to call up the VA claim, VA 1-800 number, and they got a bot calling asking what's my current rating. And they say, oh, they were 70%, but they're 100% now. They were 10%, but now they 50. They was 0%, but now they're 100. Whoa. They got your information. Now, do you think that's fraud? They're not using a real person. They're using a bot. Say, listen to what October Vet says. Always be careful with power of attorneys. Yes, indeed. Yes, October. Yes, October. Fam, we're about done. I just want to go over this. So this is the thing. The problem I got with them, they should give full disclosure that they're not just asking for your information to help you with your claim. They're also asking so that they can actually recoup the money if you choose to renege on the deal. Should they be upfront with that? Full disclosure? How you feel? So in my opinion, they're acting as a double agent. Now, if they straight up with it saying, hey, they saying they do get money. Do you think they're acting like a double agent? Put it in the chat that they want to say they help the veteran, but they also trying to hold their money hostage. Are they double agents, or because the veteran signed, are these claim sharks being upfront? Or these consulting companies? Let us know. Fair use, family. Now listen, don't trust them. They are thieves. Now we're going to go over this video. We went over it, but I want y'all to see it, fam. Let's see here. Because that's the crux of what we're talking about tonight. Okay? All right. Now we're going to go over this here. We went over the other night, but we're going to talk about it. We got Benny in the house. Benny says, don't trust them. They are thieves. There's mercy. Okay, mercenaries for hire. Okay, Charleston say, okay, Charleston. Now, fam, let's look at this here. Fair use, fair use. This is for informative and educational purposes only. Now, we're going to go over this video. This is the one we watched the other night, but this is very pertinent. Because this is Trajectory Medical they're talking about. All right, let's go. Now, listen to how they use bots to get people personal information. And I want y'all to get the word out so people can be not fall for these type of tactics. Now, so Benny, it's a mercenary. They saying hello to Benny. Benny Coasty, everybody speaking to Benny. We have 26 likes and 11 watching. We doing this thing. Come on now. Sometimes we have 50 or 60. Sometimes we got 11. But we going to tell the truth regardless. Now, here we go. Let us know. Put speakers in the chat if you can hear. Now, this is the veteran, I believe.
Name is hitting disabled military veterans with big bills, sometimes $10,000 or $20,000. This is happening even though the VA has said that may be illegal and the services should be free. But so far, nobody's stopping this company and others like it. Chris Arnold and Kaylee Fox Shannon from NPR's investigations team report.
There's a job in the U.S. Army with a bad reputation for concussions. It's firing a powerful anti-tank weapon called the Carl Gustav.
Dustin is a former Army Ranger and combat.
That used to be the TOW missile. Is that the same thing or a new version of it? Let us know. I remember they used to have that, the TOW missile where you can put it on the ground. 3 people carried it. 1 carried it and 3 set it up. Let me know if that's what they're talking about. Because I was in tanks. So I remember that vehicle.
Who fired that
system. I think it came right after I got out. I'm not for sure.
weapon dozens of times.
When you shoot it, it's like getting punched in the face, and you feel weirdly drunk for the next day afterwards.
NPR is only using Dustin's first name because he's concerned about retribution, and we'll explain why.
After he left the military, Dustin struggled as a civilian. He was pretty sure he had a traumatic brain injury and PTSD. And eventually, an older vet told him that he could get help applying for veterans' disability benefits by hiring a private company. And he started working with them.
I sent them documents. I gave them whatever they needed. I didn't get anything back from them. Seriously, like I sent them a couple of emails. I'm looking like, hey guys, I haven't gotten there. You're still working on my case.
Dustin eventually sent the company an email saying, I want to cancel our arrangement.
Okay, now, if they didn't do nothing to help him advise him on his claim, I could understand that. But is it his word against theirs? Did he sign something? And if he signed something, but they didn't help him, they should release him or not? How do y'all feel about it?
Basically, I'm doing this without you. Then he says he did the VA paperwork without the company's help and submitted it. And the VA rated him 70% disabled, qualifying him for free health care and a monthly disability check.
And then I got this bill out of nowhere when I got my VA rating, which just kind of blew me away.
Dustin got a bill for $4,500 from that company that he felt didn't do much of anything for him. It's called Trajectory Medical.
NPR interviewed 11 former Trajectory employees and heard from 60 veterans who used its service. Our investigation revealed a company that started with a mission to help disabled vets, but that former workers say became too intent on aggressive debt collection.
So they got to the aggressive debt collection. They said, well, if you agree, you got to pay. Okay, so the Carl Gustav is a recordless rifle, not the same as the TOW. Okay, shot both. Okay. It's different than the TOW missile. Okay, I got you. Thank you.
And maximizing profits. Despite warnings from the VA that it may be breaking the law, the company continues to operate.
Also, we found that a key moneymaker for the company is a computerized robo-dialer system named Callbot. Former workers say it's constantly bombarding a VA phone hotline that's...
Did you hear that? Callbot. Who, before last night, because I know the other night on Sunday, who ever heard of Callbot before this NPR report? I had never heard of Callbot, where they have a robot call in and ask about your claim information, how much money? Whoever ever heard of callbot? Let us know. Yes or no? It's like a robot that calls in so a person don't do it. Callbot. Whoever heard of callbot? Let us know, family. Heard of the system, like it. Oh, you like it. Okay. Now listen, Charlton say, this is the guy I talk about, H-Town. VA got power of attorney from company Trajectory, taking this young man to the cleaners. Wow. That's crazy. Who've heard of callbot? You've heard of put callbot in the chat, or you say no, put no in the chat. You can put yes or callbot in the chat or no. So Betty heard of it. Okay. A few of y'all, I've never heard of it. I've heard of call bots, but I didn't know exactly what it was. I gotta be honest with you.
A phone hotline that's meant for veterans. Trajector is not accredited by the VA, and the VA won't give it information about vets' disability pay. So the company uses Callbot as a side door to monitor those payments to tens of thousands of vets who once signed up as customers.
Callbot plugs in their social security numbers to track their disability pay. And if it increases, Trajector sends the vet a bill. In Dustin's case,
so they tracking with your personal information through the VA system, whether you get an increase, and they're gonna calculate it. Bam. Wow. Listen, Betty, Farm Girls, I think she said she's heard of it before. Now listen to what October 2025 vet says. The VA says those systems were breaking their answering system. Wow. So that's preventing veterans from calling in. Do you think they care? Wow. Now listen, Farm Girl said yes. Damn. Why does the VA give them access to do that, to that information? Does that sound like fraudulent? It's not the veteran. Why isn't nobody in jail? I say Jason M. It replaces the AT4. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's what it replaced, a different weapon. Smoking Joe say, if he was shoulder firing that big boy over and over again, then yes, that man is multiple TBIs. Wow. Man.
in Dustin's case, he refused to pay because he said the company didn't hold up its end of the deal.
So he say he refused to pay because they didn't help him, so he did it on his own. But he signed the paperwork.
Of the deal.
I think that they took advantage of me and they accessed the VA database to find out if I had a claim so they could make $4,500 from a guy who spent 5.5 years in the Army and 2 tours in Afghanistan.
Now, the contracts that vets sign do state that Trajector will use their personal information to access VA systems.
So they tell them up front. And, you know, when you went in there, did you tell them about you served two tours and all that stuff when you went in there? When you signed that paperwork? Now you trying to appeal to the people that because you signed it, you wasn't talking to them like that. So now you talking like that once you're trying to get out of the contract. This is my concern, people, because they'll start giving people back their money or discharging the debt, and then veterans sign up with these agencies. So at what point do the veteran become liable?
And Trajector told NPR its mission continues to be to help vets receive benefits if they qualify.
And some veterans that NPR heard from said that they did get help from Trajector. Kelly is a 65-year-old Navy vet with a spinal injury.
So Kelly, 65-year-old Navy vet with a spinal injury. Let's listen.
Spinal injury. He didn't want to use his last name for fear of VA lowering his disability rating.
So he about to talk, but let's see what we got here. He probably realized his claims were presumptive. Okay. And he could probably get it without that, right? The vet gives the information to call in as them. the vet. Oh man, that's kind of messed up. Do they know there's going to be a callback though? Well, they did say they do give the call-in information. I think they said that they know about it, that they will call in on behalf of the vet. So they are legally protected. My Lord. This is crazy, family. Does this scare you? Am I fear-mongering? Evening, October and Benny from Grace, Sister Grace. Now listen to what they say here. Smoking Joe say, Sean, you're right. The Gustav 4M is shorter and more compact from a line infantry unit still using the at 4, but the Gustav helps lead in spec ops. Okay. Wow. Now listen to what Farm Girl Rebel says. He has a right to fight. I got to scratch my mind. Sorry about it. He has a right to fight. He has a right to fight it if he feels that they did not provide the service they agreed to. But that isn't being scammed. That is a disagreement of terms of service. Understandable. Yeah. I agree with that. You know, I'm not a lawyer, but I agree. Nexus letter, buddy statements. Yes, indeed. Family, y'all, I'm enjoying this here. I'm enjoying y'all, family. Let's do this.
I have enough to get by and I don't have to work and, kill myself, which I
So this helped this veteran trajectory helped this veteran.
was doing. And it was really hard on my body because of all my other ailments.
Trajector charges 5 times any increase a vet receives in their monthly disability check. For Kelly, that was $17,400.
I'm definitely on the fence about it. I think 5 months of payments may be a little bit steep, but they got the job done. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it again.
But then there's this. There's a federal law that says that you can't charge veterans money for help filing initial disability claims. Vets can get that help for free from organizations like the American Legion or VFW. They're accredited by the VA. And those groups want lawmakers and prosecutors to crack down on companies like Trajector.
Trajector says it complies with the law and that it's just helping vets, quote, understand, identify, and document their medical conditions. Here's what the company's founder, Jim Hill, said in an interview on...
Okay, now that's interesting. They just helping the veteran, or they helping themselves to the veteran information? Somebody talk to me. You say, of course, listen to what Grace said. Of course, they are going to say they're going to access your information. Wow. Why would somebody agree to that? They can help file an initial claim. No, they can give veterans instructions. They don't supposed to be filing. It's just weasel words. So that's why it's confusing, Sean. They trying to do legal loopholes. Assist the veteran in doing it themselves. Charlton say, question. When did veterans get so naive, thinking they would be treated fair and not scammed? I don't know. The younger ones, they kind of see things a certain way. But are they scamming older veterans too? The older veterans, the Navy veterans say they ain't got no problem with it. It's steep. They don't like it. Now listen to what our sister says here, Grace. Grace says, you complete the authorization from, I think, VA form is 1122. You saying they completed a VA form? Oh, Lord. That's why y'all keep saying that. So they completed a form that's legal where they can watch their account. Wow. Yeah, I think I did one with my daughter when she was using her Champ VA information and, healthcare. I was making sure it was straight. Since it was hers, they put me on it to help make sure everything went straight. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure the number of the form the VA uses. Wow, yeah. So it's like having somebody calling in and helping you out. But companies make their own. Oh, Lord, this is crazy.
On Trajector's website.
We don't fill out your forms ourselves. We don't file your claims. We don't do any of that.
Except vets say that they do that. Veterans showed us pages and pages of VA forms that they said the company prepared for them. Trajector emailed them a link where they could review the completed VA paperwork and click submit. Vets then received a confirmation message that the claim was faxed directly to the VA. Trajector says that the website it directs vets to review their forms is operated by a separate company, though that company's corporate filings also trace back to Trajector's founder, Jim Hill.
The VA's own lawyers have said Trajector may be breaking the law.
So hold on, they saying, oh no, we have a separate, they almost trying to say independent company that do the other side of the game. However, he's on both companies. Is that deceptive practices or what, in your opinion?
NPR and our partner, the nonprofit newsroom The War Horse, obtained warning letters that VA sent to Trajector and dozens of other such businesses. Veterans also told NPR they were surprised by how aggressive Trajector was at trying to collect.
They were calling just about every day, sometimes even twice or three times a day.
They hounding for that back pay money.
Marine Corps veteran Enrique Miranda Cardenas says Trajector promised to hold his hand and help him file his claim, but he was upset he had to do a lot of the work himself. Enrique paid Trajector $1,300, but he feels like that's enough and says the company's still trying.
They'll go back on feelings. He feel like that's enough. Heck, if anybody can get away without paying people based on feelings, nobody would get paid. Remember we talked about feelings earlier? Everybody talking about what they feel. It's what you sign. It ain't what you feel that's going to get you in trouble. Let's go with it.
And $10,000 and calling nonstop.
I said, don't be hounding me for stuff. I said, and I don't feel that it's right for me to pay you what you're claiming that I need to pay you.
A former Trajector employee
They keep talking about what they don't feel. Of course you don't feel if you want to keep all the money to yourself. You didn't feel that way when you signed the paperwork. Come on now. Now listen to what Smoking Joe say. They won't pass the Richard Starr Act for double dipping, but the government looks the other way when crooks like this double dip. Why aren't they doing something? I bet you some of the they got lobbyists up there. Do you think some of these big time companies that are doing that are in the most heat for exploitation, do you think they have lobbyists in Congress? Let us know.
who sent out bills to vets said many were angry that the company hadn't done much to help them. She didn't want to use her name for fear of retribution from Trajector.
There was so much turnover because who wants to be yelled at by veterans all
She works. This is a whistleblower.
day? I didn't know that I was going to be like a debt collector, like banging on people's doors, like, give me your money.
Now, many vets say that they should have the right to pay a company for help. After all, plenty of Americans hire an accountant to do their taxes.
But some of these companies charge vets 10 or 20 times what they would pay for tax help. So some in Congress want to firm up existing laws and bring order to the Wild West of veteran claims consulting. Kaylee Fox Shannon.
And Chris Arnold, NPR News.
Okay, we done that.
Live from NPR News in Washington.
Oh, okay, hold on.
A Florida-based
All right, they trying to start on me here. You ain't gonna get slick on me now. You see me talking to the computer? Family, we just trying to break it down. We got to talk. We got a couple of slides here. What we gonna do about these bots? Is bots a problem? Who's at fault here? Come on, who to blame? Is it the claim sharks, the bots, or the veteran? Who's to blame? 100% lobbyists, H-Town. Yeah, they got lobbyists, I think. The way I saw some people in Congress talking, these people putting big money in there. So who's to blame? Bots, claim sharks, or veteran? Who's the one that gets the final responsibility? Let us know, family. Are the veterans that sign. Who's to blame? I got it in the chat, y'all. Is it the bots, claim sharks, or the veterans that signed? Our brother bro type and say all of them. Who's to blame, family? Who is to blame? We got it on the screen. Now listen to what I will let me get back over here. Make this a full screen. I thank y'all for being so kind. Who's to blame? At the end of the day, this is from Sean. At the end of the day, veterans need to do better, do a better job informing themselves. That's why your channel is so important. Thank you, Sean. And I'm gonna tell you another one. Radar HQ, definitely so. Definitely so. That's let's see. Family, I need to know who's responsible. Listen to what our sister Grace Smith said. But did Trajectory disclose that the website link the veterans submit their information to after reviewing their information is really, did they disclose? That's what I want to know. Did they disclose? It's another party the information is going to. Yeah, that's a third party, right? That's what's confusing me. I'm feeling the same way. Nope. I doubt it. Okay. Listen to what October Vet says. The VA military government for not helping vets or protecting vets. Smoking Joe say, I blame the government for letting this crap happen. Smoking Joe say, amen, Sean. That's what he said back there. Listen what Charlton say. Make our own bots to fight back as Dr. Strangelove. Wow. Saying we have a bot gap. Look, put your bot, see if you can put a bot emoji in the chat, family. Put a bot emoji in the chat before we close out here. Boy, there go the bots. Thank you for that, bro. Charles. Did we cover it, family, tonight? I want to know, did we tell you? Now, let us know now, family. Go ahead. He say, preach. How I learned to love the bot. Now, listen to say here. My sister says, whenever I speak to any rep for any company, I asked, are you human automatically? Usually I get a laugh and they say yes. Show your bots in the chat. Put a bot in the chat. Put a bot emoji. Oh, look at that. There go the bot emoji. Come on. Look at that. That's the eating bot. Bro, typing you something else. I became. Look at Betty. Boy, y'all cut up. Now, bam. I blame the VA, Betty says. Wow. Come on now. Fam. Mike and said, boy, y'all starting to chat away now. Fam, y'all be in. Smoking Joe says a bot is like jumping out of a plane, uncomfortable at first, then they grow on you. Oh, look at these bots. Oh, look at the bots. Smoking Joe got some bots. Let me see some bots, family. Show me some bots. Because that's what we're talking about. Shark. Is this a shark attack? Family, when they're able to call in and get your information and call in on your behalf, and is that a shark attack or no shark? Put a shark in the chat if that's a shark attack. You still think that when the veteran agreed to it. Look at October, the bot. I agree with you, Betty. I blame the VA. Okay, that's what she blamed. Man, y'all are heavy. Is this a shark attack or a veteran being uninformed or making poor decisions. Is this just poor decisions from veterans signing paperwork where people can call into the VA and find out if you got an increase or not? Or is this a shark attack? Oh, look, I love oh, look at it. Oh, that thing bot. Boo boo. Is this a shark attack, family? Yes or no? Put a shark, say, thank you, Jason. Shark attack. If y'all think this is a shark attack, what's going on where they're attacking veterans? And do the veterans know a bot gonna be calling in? Man, that's crazy. If the bot calling in, can the bot give your information to someone else? Bro type and say some veterans are just stupid. He said it, I didn't. Smoking Joe say lack of information, my family. Yes, indeed. Some are ignorant. I was ignorant to some stuff. Let us know. Now, when it comes to this here, I want to know something. Did we answer the question? Yes or no? Can the bot clean my house? I don't know. Now, tell us, family. Here's the question. What are the risks of giving unaccredited claims companies your personal information? We said, one, that they can keep it forever and they can use it for whatever they want to use it for. They can actually use it against you and trying to get your and take you to court based on it. So what is the threat? They can have dual purposes for the information. Family, did we answer the question? Yes or no? What the risks are. Did we talk about it tonight? Let us know. I want a house cleaning bot. Let's see what we got here. Sean says, bro type and say, Sean, my bot vacuums and gets stuck all the time. So a bot is just like a robot. Now, Smoking Joe say, ignorance is no excuse for the law, my brother. Yeah, and my concern is, do you give veterans a pass? Sorry, I disagree, Ham. Now let's see. I say, what did he say? Some veterans are just stupid. So she disagrees. She disagrees with that. Okay. Now, Betty Bob say, I agree, Farm Girl Rebel. Now listen, Farm Girl, you do already. Goats clean and eat everything. They will eat aluminum can. I saw them eating a spring off a car seat. What type of stomach do they have? Now listen to what Bro Type is saying. Robot vacuum with AI unintelligent. How much did you spend a lot of money for that? Are they expensive? Let us know. Did we answer the question, family? Tell us yes or no. Did we answer the question for today? Let us know. Verify all information, family. And let's stay on code. See, we making sure this thing is right. Huh? People come and go, but we here. Now listen what Farm Girl Rebel sets the record straight. Goats don't clean my house. Those goats, agents of chaos, are pretty much worthless. Some people use them to clean yard. Okay. Now listen what Sean, let's talk about these AI and bots. That's bringing up a conversation. Very interesting. All AI vacuums might try to take you out while you're sleeping. So you don't sleep when the bot's out. Come on now. Now Smoking Joe say, brother, they changed the law. Move the goalposts. Once you get accustomed to one rule, they switch it on y'all. Yes, indeed. Now listen. Betty's H-Town, you answered the question with great detail. Thank you so much. I don't want to be a clickbaiter. You see what I'm saying? Grace Smith says, Farm Girl Rebel always got something crazy to say, but she be telling the truth. Bro type of say, yes, that's stupid. That stupid was expensive. Yes, I did some things because I was just ignorant. Can we say ignorant? Because I just didn't know. Now, if I did it knowingly, because we signed a whole bunch of paperwork joining the military, and we didn't know what we were signing. That thick. But everybody cited their opinion. I kind of agree with. I don't know, man. I'm just confused. 28 likes and 12 watching. Thank y'all, family. And just for it being an off day, I really appreciate y'all coming through. 1 eye open. I'm enjoying. Y'all are very interactive tonight. Farm Girl say, it's a good thing those little goats are cute or they would end up in the pot. We used to eat goats on 19th of June. I shouldn't have. The only reason I tell you now is because I, we used to have about 3 goats, but they wasn't little goats. They was young goats, but they was regular goats. Think Billy goats, they call them. Smoker Joe, dang, Sean, like I ain't got enough anxiety. What did Sean say? But I'm even more stupid for buying it. Y'all couldn't have, man. Y'all couldn't have. Oh, okay. Go Carry. Oh, man. What you know about Go Carry? I like what they call that? Not the curry goat. I like that chicken. Or what's that chicken them Jamaicans make? What's that chicken called? It's spicy. Oh, I love it. They be having attitude at some of them Jamaican spots, but they sell the best. Question is the extreme. Oh, question is the entrance exam in our C file. I didn't see it. Is the entrance exam to what we did when going to the military? Is it in the C file? That's a great question. I don't know. Love some Go Carry. That's what it is. Oh, I love me some jerk chicken, rice and beans. I like the rice and peas, the cabbage and peas, I mean. But I could just eat the jerk chicken. Don't bring it up because I can't go over there because they had one guy, he be acting stupid. He not there with the family, but he be hanging around. I guess he Jamaican. And I about to, get with him. Take him around the shed. He doing dumb stuff. Now, family, coming soon, family. Tell me if this is a topic you'd like to talk about. How to do the claim yourself. We're going to talk about that. All right? We're going to talk about that. That's on Sunday. On the next live stream, we might talk about what Pastor Dougie been up to, since y'all brought that up. Family, and go watch this one we talked about the claim short jerk chicken. That's right. And about we did the history for history of music in the United States. Now, Walkwood jerk is great. I never heard of Walkerwood jerk. That's interesting. I used it for smoked turkey and chicken. I'm gonna have to look. I would like to try to. Where do I get that from, bro? Typist, H-Town. Do we need to do a GoFundMe account? A GoFundMe for what, sister? For what? I want to get a light, one of the lights that you can put them big circle lights, but I think I get that on Amazon less than about $100 on that. But now, GoFundMe for what? So now, law we're going to go over tonight, but I did want to cover, and the veteran news we pretty much covered tonight. Now, what were y'all saying about Pastor Dougie? Now, listen, but if y'all like donate, let me know for what, sister. If you want to let me know now, you can let me know behind the scenes. Grace Smith say that's a brand for the smoke flavor. And I just haven't been able to get with your sister, but we're gonna be getting up soon when you got free time, okay? I'm gonna be giving you a holler, okay? I'm sorry. That's same with Sister Grace and brother Jason M. You've been out, I want to talk to you too, brother, and different people. Somebody else said they would like to be, if you like to be a sister. I'm getting with you, sister, Betty Bob. if you like to be what do you call them people? A moderator. We're going to get that. I just been very busy. Betty, take the guy around the back. Man, y'all something else. Walker Jerk chicken seasoning. I would like to find, where can I get that? HEB, where I can get it Kroger's. I buy it by the bucket from Amazon. Okay. Wow. But HEB and Tom Thumbs has it. Okay, I'm going to have to get, and what, I can put that on chicken? Does it taste just as good as that Jamaican chicken? Come on now. Somebody let me know. Boy, y'all something else. H-Town waiting for your car. Yeah, I've been needing to get, I'm sorry, sister. I've been, this car situation, all this stuff, and I've been cleaning my garage. I've been tired. I'm reorganizing my garage. Not that my children are finished school. I got time I've been raking the yard. I've been cutting trees. I've been doing a little bit at a time though, because I don't want to overwhelm myself, because I get caught on one thing. So I've been doing sections of stuff. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm gonna get to you, sis. We're gonna try to get to you before the week is out, by Monday, okay? If I don't call you by Monday, let me know. Now listen, and I do apologize. Oh God, dog, let me see what I'm trying to do here. Oh, I'm trying to see what I can see. Now listen what Farm Girl Rebel says. Grace, my husband is from the Middle East. He keeps threatening to eat the goats, especially when they get on the top of his car. How in the world does goats get on top of a car? Hold on. Them little pygmy goats, ain't they? I ain't trying to be insulted. Now, this is what Smoking Joe says. Hey, H-Town, if you like spicy, then try this. Your rear end will look like the Batmobile. Iraq beef. I've heard of that. You say I'm gonna be toe up from the floor up? Iraq beef chili fry. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. That sounds spicy. No, that sounds too spicy. Now listen, I might not be able to sit down. Now I eat that the spicy chicken from the Indian spicy chicken. I like that. Pastor Dougie was absent again today at the Veterans Senate Committee. So where did he speak? When is he going to speak? Because remember, I thought he was going to speak last time. Betty says, H-Town waiting for the call, and I'm going to try to do it. I'm trying to get to it. I don't want to keep making promises. I want to do it. Now, Farm Girl Rebel, you have a special kind of stupid to give out login information. Sorry. It's made in Jamaica. Okay. Now listen, Jason. So they sent it over. Oh, I might have to try that. That's a good business. Jason, you on point with Dougie. Okay, yes, indeed. Family, I'm really enjoying y'all. Farm Girl Rebel say, at least they will taste good. Okay. Oh, I hope you ain't talking about the goats. Now listen, Farm Girl Rebel says, I think they might be getting too old for eating. Okay. Want to bag those up before they turn one. That's what we get. We get the young goats. And when they right at the kid age. Now they are two. Well, y'all something talking about eating the goats. Don't eat the goats. Don't eat the goats. And do you be worried about coyotes, other things attacking your farm animals? What do you do? Keep them in the barn. How do you protect your animals, Farm Girl, from these other predatory animals out there? Coyotes and weasels and different things. I eat Carolina Reaper. Woo! Heard that's very hot. I haven't found anything spicy yet for me. Wow. Pastor Dougie is still in the bunker. So where is he hiding? Where has he been? Where has the Pastor Dougie been? He's missing in action. Smokey say, Lil Dougie is sticking his head in the sand like a gobbler. Okay, or trying to, the China tea, you'll be up for 3 days. Oh, was it got a lot of caffeine in it? Fam, we almost done, and I appreciate y'all for hanging around. Now, about our channel, family, for those of you that may be new to the channel, our channel here is, as you can tell, informative, but also interactive and respectful, protective, troll-free, transparent, and this is the mission of H-Town. I want to ask y'all a question. Do you know other channels that run this smooth? Or, we smooth enough, because I want to learn from other people. Do they have some techniques that they use? Because I want to, as the channel grow, we want to make sure we're able to keep some normalcy. I know it's going to be some trolling, but what are we doing good? What do y'all think we do good here that keeps it right? Now, our regular scheduled live streams on Sundays and Thursdays, what we do have impromptu live streams like the one we did tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time. Keep your notifications on, please. How to contact us or donate. We got to talk about it. So contact us at htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. Our channel, go over there and watch some of our videos, H-Town Vet Northside. And our Cash App, H-Town Vet Northside. And that's for the PayPal, is htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. The same as the email. You meant that 10-star luxury bunker Dougie is enjoying. Yeah, you say he's somewhere hiding in comfort. Family, I thank y'all for being so incredible. And we've talked about it, but if you got anything to say, we at the after party. Join the conversation. Anything that you would like to say. How's the weather where you at? Family, I thank y'all for bearing with us, but we have to cover this type of information because we got to make sure that that the word has gotten out. You know what I'm saying? What good is helping you, telling you about benefits, but we got to also tell about representation. Is it snowing? What is it? It's not raining here where we at. It's just sunny. What's the temperature where you at? Now they say this channel puts respect first. Tell me what IMHO stands for. I forget. Man, y'all gonna make me want some jerk chicken. Stop talking about, I want some jerk chicken bad. China tea is basically it's that stuff, that powder stuff in a cup. I'm gonna have to do that, see how long I can stay up with it. No, I don't. Man, it's stronger than coffee. Thank y'all. Now listen to what y'all keep talking about that jerk chicken making me hungry. Grace Smith says there's a bottle of that seasoning in the pantry. Son-in-law just picked up, going to make some jerk. Tell me the name of it again. Tell me what's the name of that sauce? It's the same one they mentioned earlier. I'm gonna go to HEB and get it. Somebody send me an email about it, okay? And thank you being so wonderful, Grace. And I'm gonna be chatting. I'm gonna ask you about them pictures. I'm gonna send you some emails about them pictures. See, hey, where was that at? And if you don't mind, we'll talk about it behind the scenes, whether you want me. I'll tell you behind the scenes about the pictures. Now listen, better about say 36 and wintry. How's that weather right now, Sister Grace, up there in the Tidewater area? I love that area. If I wasn't from Texas, I'd be living in Atlanta or I'd be living in Virginia. 36 and wintry. We all like family here. That's how I feel. I feel the same way. And it say we have 36 degrees and cloudy in Pennsylvania. And for that bro typist, here is the email right there. That's the email right beneath me, right beneath my head at the bottom of the screen. htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. Or you can go back. I just showed it to y'all. And I'll keep it up. Let's see. Let's see, where am I at? Did I just see that you asked for the email? Where was that at? Let me take that banner down because I lost track. Now let's see where we're gonna get ready. Night all, early day tomorrow. Been a pleasure. It has. Let's say good night, everybody. Jason them say, unless y'all got any questions. Night Farm Girl Rebel, sleep well. Listen to what Bro Typist says. My AC is on right now in Dallas. Storms coming tomorrow. Then tornado watch till Saturday. Wow. Walker Wood. And the name of that jerk chicken, was it Walker Wood too? That seasoning? I'm gonna put some on some chicken. I can grill some, smoke some chicken and all that. In my humble opinion. Oh, in my humble opinion, I remember that. I gave the email. It's 46 and cloudy in Tidewater area. Thank you, sister. Then Grace Smith said, nice sister Farm Girl Rebel. We thank y'all. We thank our veterans, female and male veterans. Thank y'all. And we glad that we got, we getting more female veterans in there. I appreciate it. Keep coming, y'all support. And I think we're going to try to make it worth it. Smoking Joe say it's 45 degrees in Kentucky. Got it. Okay. Now, see you next time, H-Town family. See you. Betty say, night, Grace Smith. Then say, be safe, Ham. Yes, indeed. Then we got Jay say, night, Sean. Good night, John boy. Betty Bob say, night, Farm Girl Rebel. Then our sister Grace Smith says, yes, Walker Wood seasoning. I will look. Walker Wood. I'm going to think of Walker, Texas Ranger. Walker Wood. Family, y'all don't know. I've been moving. I had to go get these glasses. They you can't pick them up with one hand, she say, because the frame got loose with I got a new frame, put the old lenses in, and I appreciate her, my the eye person, because she do all walk-ins and they're always coming all day. She have trouble going to lunch and stuff. I didn't know that, and I apologize. Tell her I'm gonna try to come early. Good night, my brothers and sisters. I love you. Love you too. Much love. Charlton say, night, Farm Girl, Betty Bob's shipmates and family. And good night to Coasty. I ain't forgot you, Coasty. Vin Olive, you out there somewhere. And I'm gonna have to play it, the travel pay next week, on Thursday. I'm sorry that I keep saying I'm gonna do it, Alaskan Ice. Love you. Now listen, Grace says, night, Betty. Yes, indeed. Say good night, Charleston. Good night, John boy. Good night, my bros. My bros, is that bros? My bros. Okay, bros. And say good night, fam. Yes, indeed, from Jason. Like, man, I'm enjoying this here. Okay, you sent the email. Okay, you sent the email. So Betty says, H-Town, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for the amazing live. And I hope it was. Good night to Coasty. I know Coasty back on that yacht chilling. Say 18, y'all. Yes, indeed. Sent the email. Good night and good night. The typist. Now, family, I want to say thank y'all for being so incredible. We thank you for your support. And we need this. So when you go to other channels, you'll have the energy you need. So that's what we want to play a part in that. You understand? Whenever Raider comes over here, he feels energized, and it makes me feel good because I want it to be like that because y'all are important to me. Yes, indeed. And guess what? don't be when they say, why he saying you old? Nah, not just he calling me old, but he said I'm like a grandfather figure because his granddaddy black. You know what I'm saying? And that's like an honor to me for him to say that. You know, that makes me feel important. I'm becoming my parents and grandparents. So thank y'all, family. We want to appreciate you. We covered it tonight, talking about that shark attacks using bots, robots, to call in on the veterans' behalf and find out what the claim status is and whether they got an increase or not. Family, we want to say good night and we want to say thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.